I'm putting that on my damn tombstone.
And I think that Amber's
This
still
is not.
finishing her workout, so she'll be on at some point in the next probably
Uh,
hour or so. All right. Well, I'm ready. So, just three of us for now. A lot of people had vacation this week, but we're not canceling. So, we press on. Last time, everyone except Javen, unfortunately. We y'all stayed up pretty late doing a PvP battle. Unfortunately for Rennick, did not go his way as he did not even get a chance to move.
I'm sorry.
So apologizing in character, but I feel really bad for Javen too because I know he was looking forward to that. But the battle dragged on and ended up being very close. And at the end, as you guys wrapped up, Michael's team ended up being the victor.
Woohoo! Team one.
W Team won. So you guys are all picking yourselves up as we'll start with you, Rennick. Everyone else is like, unconscious or whatever, but they're like getting up. They're like wounded. You wake up on the grating floor next to the light switch box. Alone in the dark.
Okay. Are there? Oh, okay, so I'm alone. Oh, can I turn lights on that are in here?
You could. Yeah. I mean, this is not area isn't lit actually, so.
Okay. So I couldn't light up this place.
Unless you have an item that can, or the
I won't do too much. I'll just pull out the little trinket. That can glow.
What do you have?
Artificer.
No, what does it look like though?
Oh, I really just had it as an encased, almost scope-looking thing with a gem that I put a gem inside.
Okay.
So
flashlight.
Almost flashlight.
Yeah.
Mystical. More like just a house, rough housing for it.
Okay.
And I'll just kind of take a look around. Nobody's around. Which means game over. I'll start walking out of here.
You go back the way you came?
Yeah.
You're going to walk back up the way you came into the part of the base. Like you're walking through the prison compound up through the part of the base that has the what is it? The vault room is what it's called, I guess. That has the ladder that leads down to the way y'all went. And as you come up, you're gonna see Heron's two orange glowing eyes crouching in the corner as he looks up at you.
What happened to you?
What happened to you? You folded instantly. Left me in a 2v1.
I just keep walking.
You would just walk out into the base at large.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're gonna walk out, and as you do, you're gonna see Amari walking towards you. Oh, you're awake. Good to see you up. I was just coming to gloat to Heron and then come get you.
Oh, well, feel free. He's seething or something.
She's gonna look back past you. Sounds about right. We left him seething. You could have taken my offer, you know.
I should have.
Now I know that you will next time. So we made progress, I guess. sometimes the best thing that you can do in a training exercise is learn one thing.
Yeah. Or find contradictions.
I don't think you were awake long enough to find any contradictions. But with that being said, it's
You betray people. Hey, I have. You betray people, you get burned. You stay loyal to people, you get burned.
whether that's a contradiction or just an unfortunate truth is beyond me. But you did the right thing. It's only a training exercise. The Farrens are never going to ask you to join their team.
No, they don't.
They force you to. Or kill you. So. Anyway.
Okay.
I'm going to go talk with Heron, but it's chore duty back in the hangar for you. When you're done, she's just going to kind of look you up and down for a sec, look you up and down briefly. I'd be happy to help to ride you with a little, not provide you. I'd be happy to help show you how to build some equipment that might help you be a little bit more useful when we fight the real thing. You do know, by the way, that I'm slightly teasing you. I'm not. I don't actually think you're useless.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you weren't actually offering to help.
Oh. No, I'm offering to help. But
Do as you like.
More as I like. I'm not going to make you anything. I'm just going to tell you how to make something for yourself. It's up to you to show up if you want to or not. See, she's going to lean in.
Very well. Step one, then. I'll keep you guessing.
She's just going to like put her hand on your shoulder. Between you and me, you know that more than half the people, maybe all of us, are going to die fighting this. And I think you're probably going to be one of them.
Yeah, here's the real discovery here. We're all gonna die. I'm just the only one here that actually accepts it.
Perhaps. That's good. Because what I want to do is equip you, or at least show you how to equip yourself a little bit better so you can kill 3 or 4 more of them before you do. A lot of these people you're going to hear coming talking about the future we're going to build. I think me and you both know a little bit better than that. That's not for us. See me in my workshop after you're done with your chores. Or don't. Keep me guessing. I don't think that'll help you very much with the Farron stuff. She'll pat you on the shoulder. I'm off to go tell Heron to go get to work.
I'll just walk away and just like in a low tone under my breath just go, finally someone around here with sense.
She wants you, bro.
Bruh.
Why are you here?
I'm just standing there in like the doorway.
Yeah, that's canon.
No.
Wild statement.
I'm
You're breaking I
capacity.
be able to listen in. Yeah. I'm driving home right now,
Uh-huh.
so I don't know how much I'll actually be able to listen in.
Listen in if you want or not. It's up to you. If you want to roll, we're just doing role
Um,
play, so whatever you want. I DM'd you and said that I moved the stuff I wanted you to be here.
Can
for
I
next
just
week, so.
ask?
Can you ask what?
Yeah, I saw. Can I ask to teach me silence?
Ask who to teach you silence? Yon Ling to teach you silence? Is that what you asked?
Yeah,
She doesn't know silence.
or give me a scroll.
She doesn't know that spell.
Can I learn that spell? I wonder.
She literally,
No, I
Oh,
she
can't.
literally
oh,
said
she does,
to
right.
give her a warning before we meet.
I didn't have it on. I didn't have it on our list. All right. I mean, she doesn't have a scroll for it, but I don't think. I don't know if she can just teach you a spell. I don't know if that's really like how that works. You're also not level. You also aren't a level 3 wizard, so you can't cast level 2 spells right now. Like level 2 wizard spells.
I can only ritual cast. So I would only be able to ritual cast it.
I guess if you had it in your book, but she can't give you a spell scroll for it, and that's the only way to add it to your book. The only way to like learn it would be as if you were like trying to do
Yeah.
a spells known thing. So right now, I would say no, but maybe. Yeah, I would say no. I do need to put this in her. This isn't. She wasn't what she had prepared for this thing, but she will need to have it. Yeah. Is not one of her prepared spells, but she does have it in her book. Yeah. Okay, cool. So no, she can't just teach it to you like off the rip, essentially. But
Well, like, could she take the scroll?
potentially, if she doesn't have any, like you, it would what does that cost her? It costs her less to make one, but she doesn't have the materials on hand right now.
Yeah.
But you could ask her, and she would say, "I don't have any like materials on me to make scrolls right now, but if you can get me what I need, I can make them pretty quickly and pretty cheaply, and I would definitely make one for you if you wanted me to." But
I'll give her a thumbs up and then walk away.
W. Awesome. All right, we're gonna cut back to Rook. Well, actually, we're gonna cut back to Rennick. You're gonna walk into the hangar where you're gonna see your teammates kind of like dusting themselves off, brushing themselves off. It's not no one looks to be in like great shape right now. But now most of the bad guys don't either, so you can tell it was a close fight.
Okay.
That includes Giannis.
Is Damien in here?
Yeah, Damien's in here. He's getting up, kind of like rotating his shoulder. You all can fight. And you, Stone, he's going to point towards him. You can certainly, well, you're certainly good at not getting hit. I guess is the best way to put that.
I just give him a thumbs up.
He's like, Rennick, didn't see you since you went down. Like, since you went down to defend the light box, I'm assuming that didn't go so well.
I take off the night vision goggles I had, and I just go. Rook can't be seen in the dark. Didn't know that.
Seems like we have found a lot of useful skills out about many of you. an hour. Team 2, let's all report back to the hangar. Clean your wounds, get some food, do what you need to do. We've got a couple hours of chores that we need to get done before, we can be dismissed. But I think we should all probably clean up a little bit first, since we're all, at least to some degree, scraped and bruised. Okay?
I like salute, but like, what would the word be? Like, not depressed, but like sad. A saddened salute.
He'll look at you, he'll be like, Giannis, you did great. I can tell that you've done this before. Or done this type of thing.
Something like this. Not as brutal, but yeah.
Still glad I got you on my team regardless. We'll get him next time, guys. Alright, I'll see you all back here in an hour.
Did you say you've never been dunked on like this?
No, not. I said not this brutal before.
Oh, okay. I was like, wow.
Heron,
Oh, you've had scrimmages.
Yeah, well, I mean, this was kind of like a regular game, but like this was, it was bigger, like in a bigger form, and there were more goals. Like how the NBA kind of works in this universe is more of like strategic fighting against each other. It's not like, oh yes, this like. It's like one person has a ball, right, and then there's fighting for this guy to come. It's kind of like Quidditch, but like also basketball.
W. Okay.
We'll get more into it eventually.
Okay, W. As okay, so as that happens, Heron's gonna walk in and just be like, "You all lost? Really?"
Yeah, you failed your stuff. We could have won if you guys didn't like get bodied immediately.
He's gonna point towards Rennick. His fault for going down the first second.
Reddick.
He just looks over at you, then looks away.
Rennick,
Just goes back to
no.
I am
doing what he's thinking.
I am starting to feel really bad. Rennick's getting bullied because of me, bro.
Heron's gonna walk up towards you, Rennick. If you do something like that in a real battle, we're all dead. For real. So what I need you to do is focus or quit. Maybe you're not cut out for this kind of thing. Doesn't seem like you're very good at fighting or anything. What are you good at anyway? Nothing. Great.
I'll step in and I'll be like, hey, you got hit too. You died too. We all lost. It's a team effort. Just because one person went down first does not mean that they're the worst. We wouldn't have gotten here without Rennick, right? He drove half the ships that he's never seen before, figured it out in less than 5 minutes, and got us here in the first place. Without Rennick, that one guy probably would be dead or still be imprisoned. I forget his name. What's the guy that we saved?
Damien.
Yeah,
Damien.
Damien would be in prison, locked up somewhere, still being a slave to the Farron. You guys still would have a big ass tree up there because you guys are too fucking lazy to get rid of that stuff.
You look. Yes, you're right. It is a team game. And when we're in a 2v2 situation, and my teammate turns into a sandbag with the blink of an eye, I don't really have many options now, do I?
You retreat, regroup with everyone else, or
I
stand there and die.
That's what I was trying to do.
You stood there and died.
I want to send Yama to land on Rennick's shoulder, just for emotional support, and then I'm gonna interpose myself between them and just like stare him down.
Hey, bro.
He's gonna look at you, Stone, and be like, or he's gonna look down and look at you, Giannis, look at Stone. Whatever. I don't have time for this. He's gonna just look at you, Rennick. Learn how to be useful at something, and maybe you won't get us all killed. Until then, Damien, I hope that you don't put him in charge of anything important. I'm gonna go get
So
Clint.
Rennick's face this whole time has been one of complete disinterest and does not care.
He's just gonna kind of like side eye Stone slightly, just with just a very tiny hint of nervousness.
Oh.
Well, not really nervousness, but just like wariness, and then he's just gonna like walk off.
I'll just tap Rennick's arm and then walk and take a nap.
And then walk and take a nap. If you do tap my arm, I will in some way just have a little bit of a recoil, just like, and then something of a slight ease.
Okay. I'll message you as I'm leaving, just sort of surreptitiously. Sorry.
Nothing to be sorry about.
And then I take a nap.
Rennick, what do you do? What do you
I'll leave Yama. I'll leave Yama to help Rennick with anything he's got going on.
Rennick will go ahead and walk over to the room that's going to be refitted and just take a look at it because he hasn't actually
Okay, so
looked
it's
at it
this
or done
tiny,
seen much.
This tiny storage room that maybe has enough room to fit a bed in it, and like a few shelves. But you can see it's super dusty, very moldy. There's some like rotting, like very dilapidated wooden shelf. Like there's a really dilapidated wooden shelving system in there. Like it's going to need to be cleaned out pretty significantly before it can be like, and like you're going to need to rip out these shelves and before you can refit it, basically.
Okay. Well, we've got the wood to replace it. Those parts. This is gonna be a med bay, right? What okay. I'll just probably chill in there. Like just start scanning it, looking at it, just get familiar with the room.
Okay.
Might go collect, you know what? Probably would go collect some of the required resources that would need to be put in here.
So you're not going to short rest? You can regain any hit points? Or just gonna
I will use cure wounds on myself.
Okay.
Once. I don't need a full rest.
Okay. Rook, what are you doing?
Rook helps up Dove. And, let's see, I guess first things first is he'll walk over to the, workshop. Just sit at a bench, open up a panel on his, right arm and just start tinkering with it, making adjustments.
Inside the workshop or on the, like, right up?
Inside the workshop.
Okay, so you're gonna, like, walk in. There's gonna be a bench you sit down on.
Yeah.
On, like, the left wall. And as you walk in, after a second, Amari's gonna walk in. She's gonna look. Oh, I wasn't expecting to find you here.
I needed to make some adjustments. My aim felt a little off during that fight.
Bitch.
Did you miss a shot?
No.
I don't remember. But all I know is I felt a little bit of lag when I was sweeping to the right, making adjustments.
She's gonna, like, raise her eyebrows a second. Well, I can tell you one thing. You're definitely very competent. We have guys like you on our team now. Not like the others aren't. I'm just saying.
I know what you're saying.
Good.
Just as long as I'm here and I can kill Farrens and bastard suits, I'm fine.
Bastard suits. I'm not familiar with
It's hard to explain from people to people not from Nakashidara. The elite, the 1%, if you've heard that. Rich fuckers.
I can relate. I don't think you have to be from one particular planet to bear a grudge against those who oppress others and use their extreme means to do so. I don't think you have to be from one planet to be a victim of such crimes, but
Yeah, that's something I've been learning since we've started dancing among all these stars.
dancing among
That-
the stars. That's a fun sentiment.
It felt right to say, right? Maybe I'm feeling a little. Maybe I just
I can come out as
tend.
Yeah.
Maybe I just tend to get poetic after a fight. I don't know.
Where I'm from, poetry and the arts are for people of the upper class.
I guess you can say the same for where I'm from as well.
She kind of narrow her eyes a little bit. Well, I guess if you need any help on that arm or that leg, let me know. They seem competent creations. I can say that much. But there's always room
These-
for improvement.
I would be appreciative of it if it can help my combat capability in any way, shape, or form. Rip these off of a soul golem. I roll up the pants legs on both legs. Ripped these off of a soul golem about 13 years back. Had some shitty prosthetics before that, but these work a lot better. And this one, I hold up the right arm, I've had for about 56 years.
How old are you?
In human years, Rook is 120.
Oh wow, I know that.
She's gonna look. Do you mind if I take a closer look?
Go right on ahead. Which one you want to see first, the legs or the arm?
Got the arm open, so
Take a look then.
she's gonna kind of look at it. For being so old, it's held up surprisingly well. You sure you don't want to replace it?
This one is. I don't like to say that I'm a creature of nostalgia and sentimentality, but this one's been through a lot and I want to keep it up until the end.
Even if your arm calibrations are off ever so slightly when moving to the right?
I'll adjust it as I can. Let's just say this isn't a horse I want to put down just.
Fair enough. I don't know what kind of modifications I can make to them right now, but if you let me study them a little bit, she just kind of got your arm, kind of looking at the inside, looking around the outside. I might be able to make something up.
Do as you wish. I'm not going to ask you to put yourself out for me.
Well, you're one of the better fighters we have. So, if I'm going to spend time making equipment for myself, I have a lot of equipment. She's going to kind of look. Proportionally, it's probably more worth my time to give you some upgrades in terms of raw killing Farron power. Or at least killing Farrons per second, if you get what I'm saying.
I got it.
So,
Stack bodies quick. Gotcha.
I can only make more of what I already have. But which can help over the long run. But in a quicker frame of time, we'll see.
And throw her legs.
She's gonna be. You mind if this is a weird question, but can I take this just for a couple hours? Then I can sketch a diagram and won't have to work off of memory. And maybe I can make you something that might help you kill Ferens a little faster.
I'll take your knees.
Go right on ahead. I need to go practice my aim with my left arm anyway.
She'll be like, okay. Well, come back here in a couple hours, or I'll bring this back to you in a couple hours when I'm done.
Appreciated.
No real need to appreciate it. Anything that helps us kill more of these bastards is, well, worth my time. So, speaking of which, you're
What little?
right?
I fly the ship. I don't think I'm good enough to be a pilot.
Well, that answers my next question. I was going to ask you how big your ego is. Seems like manageable. Is the correct answer.
Manageable enough that it doesn't get me into too much trouble.
You didn't have to do that. Thank you. She's just going to kind of look at you.
Yo, egg fried rice?
It's a curry.
Oh, curry? Nice. Evil little cat. I see you chasing him. Evil. Evil.
He's not evil. She's gonna look at you. Well, if you want, we can go out flying a couple times. Might be able to teach you a few things, how to do a few things better, or just give you general pointers on where your skills are deficient. Though I have been told I'm not a very I'm not a teacher that generally gives people a good time when they do things. That's what I've been told, at least.
I can guarantee that I've dealt with worse.
If that's the case, we can maybe do some flying lessons tomorrow or the next day.
That sounds good to me.
What some of the things I know. But if you aren't from a place where flying these things comes regularly, to be able to make it this far, you must be pretty decent. At least have the raw skills necessary.
We didn't have air travel of any kind. We had these things that we called arches. They're like a bike, motorcycle, fast speeder vehicle, if you know anything of the like.
Spelljammer technology has been adapted into many different forms for vehicles that both fly and move on the ground. So I think I understand what you're saying. With that said, well, let's just say that you've surprised me a little bit, and I'm impressed. Seems like you are definitely full of surprises, and also a man of many talents. I don't know.
Well, I
how you
appreciate
found him,
it.
but I'm glad he did.
Yeah, we found him.
It looks like sometimes luck is on your side.
Hey, bro, she wants you too.
Does it help you at all? Thinking that maybe out there's some kind of force that wants us to be the Ferens. Or die in a painful, brutally agonizing way. That's slightly closer to killing the Ferens than where we are right now.
You want me to be 100% honest?
I'd have nothing less.
I don't care if there is a force out there.
Well,
Celeste. Everything that thinks it can influence me, it can go right on to hell. I'm here because I want to kill before I drop dead. That's it. I ain't bothering thinking about what comes after. Or who wants me to do what.
you guys are gonna be good friends.
Glad to hear it.
That is until I come up with some more tests that you might be able to fail. We'll see.
If I fail them, I'll just figure out what I did wrong and I'll crush it next time.
You're too new for us to be friends, so I'm gonna need you to get out of here right now.
All right, Amari. You take care now, and please, for the love of all the forgotten gods, don't fuck up Mom.
Break a leg. I'll fix it if you do. And probably make it.
She takes your leg and then says, "I need you to get out of here."
All right, and I'll walk out and head over to the firing range,
You make
unless I see Rennick.
You'll see him just like observing the closet.
Yo, Rennick, you good, man?
Yeah.
All right, good to hear. Now, I don't think I'm going to make this weird and apologize for dropping you. But, because we both know that that's just pity shit, and I don't think either like that.
Not the first gun I've made that got pointed back at me.
But I just want to say good job sticking with your guns and not taking up. Respect that.
I'd call it reverting to my older self, one that I thought I had killed.
That's a loaded statement.
Yeah.
You want me to ask about that, or you just want to let?
Let's experience some more trauma together before I do that.
Respectable. All right. Well, I'm one-armed at the moment, but hells, I can give y'all a hand clearing out this unit. Just come grab me from the y'all start.
As you wish.
All right, and I'll walk out.
Giannis, what are you doing on your arrest?
There's no more wood to chop down, was there?
No, there wasn't.
What is needed?
They're giving you a rest before you do chores.
Oh,
But if you want to get
I
a
straight up.
chores, the chores that they're gonna make you do is clear out all of this shelving unit from the old storage closet, and he's gonna make you guys clean up all the shrubs, moss, and greenery that's grown over the right side of the hangar.
I think I'll. Shoot, okay, I don't know, because last session I did think about getting started right away. Just to like lessen the load of other people.
That's what I want to do. Like, just
Yeah,
I want to start grabbing all like the wood that's needed, all of the whatever is needed.
Yeah, I'll start doing the chores before I'll just start doing it after because I don't really care about healing. I'm okay.
So,
I guess so.
so Giannis and Rennick, you're just supposed to get started.
Yeah.
Rennick, actually, do you want to tell Rook that you're about to get started, or what do you want to do?
I mean, if Rook, I would have pretty much said it to Rook as well if when he came up to speak to me while I was over by the room. Just, I'm starting now. Like, I'm just gonna go ahead and start collecting things.
All right, sure. I'll help y'all out. Just takes his hat off, shrugs out of his overcoat, sets him aside. Let's get started. Just one arm, other arm off at the shoulder. Just, I'm gonna do what I can.
Could I just see like where's the connection part of the arm? Like
Oh, it's usually this is kind of a sensitive topic, but sure. I'll just shrug out of the shirt a little bit and just show that there's like a port just right there, right at my shoulder.
Huh.
Severe scarring, some black veins showing up underneath the skin.
Wow. All right.
Satisfied?
Interesting. Did you lose it or remove it?
Both.
Yeah, that's specific.
It got taken. How about I got strapped down on it.
Language.
I got strapped down on a table and they cut it off to make me one of the perfect soldiers.
You're Rocket Raccoon.
I think they succeeded.
Thanks, buddy.
Giannis, if you're out here as well, then I'll give you a cure wounds.
Bet.
Just because I don't want it wasn't my 8 health.
Okay.
Just because I don't want anybody out here on 1 health doing stuff.
Hey bro, 1 for me is like 2 for everyone else.
No, 1 for you is when you're at 1. 1 for you is 1.
Yeah, I know. It's just how I think.
By the by.
1 not 1 while we're here, and you are dead.
by the by.
Splinter, finger prick, Gunzo.
Bro stubs his toe. Dies.
You're Gunzo.
By the by, Rook shrugged off his shirt. On his upper right chest, you saw a tattoo that says V 001.
V001. Okay. I don't say that out loud. Just does not acknowledge it. Keeps it to myself. V.
Alright, that's cool.
I will write that down.
And then below that was tattoo.
Hey bro.
What?
Shut up, Clanker.
Dude, don't say it with the hard R.
Below that was the name. No. Below that was the name Dove with a heart.
No. No.
No, that was on the arm before he lost it.
No, we didn't meet till after the war.
So, go ahead and everyone just make like a survival check for me.
Should I make mine with disadvantage since I'm one?
No, that's fine.
Alright.
Dirty 20.
Woo, nice.
Alright, well, my roll reflects that I got an 8.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Rennick, Yama is helping. Oh, gosh.
So, you guys actually, yeah, I mean, you guys would manage to dispose of all the scrap wood, like get all this rotted, moldy wood stripped out of the, honestly, with Nat 20, a dirty 20, you guys could just do all of the chores yourselves if you guys want to. Like, just have them be done.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
By the time everyone comes back, you guys are just finishing up, where you guys have, like, scraped off all the moss on the floor of the left side of the hangar and like torn the shelves out. Dusted a little bit, torn the shelves out. Or probably wouldn't have dusted, but you guys would have torn the shelves out of the side storage closet, cleaned everything else up off, and really the only thing that hasn't been done is like clean the mold and dust out of the closet, basically. As Damien and the others are gonna walk in. Maybe be like, Damien just looks at y'all. Really? Behind my back and finish our punishment for us.
I got bored.
He'll be like, you really aren't. He's gonna look back towards Galarin and Heron. You really are too nice to these two.
We most definitely are. But I'm not going to have teammates of mine doing something that I can help with just fine.
He's gonna look back towards, like, Dame's gonna like give a very smug grin and look back towards Heron. So, you still think I should have left him? Just so that we're on the same page. He's just gonna be like, he's gonna start walking away. Oh, no. See, they've done all this work, which means the three of us are gonna clean out the closet. Okay? Whatever mold and dust and whatever's in there, we're gonna take care of it. They've done the majority of this stuff, so we'll finish it off. Because, what did you just say, Rook?
I ain't going to let teammates of mine do something that I can help out with just fine.
See, Heron, you should be more like Rook. Alright. Thank you all. We'll take it from here. Birdie's gonna raise her hand. Am I included in the... You're fine, kid. Go do what you do. Heron is gonna just like look at you, Rook, specifically with like this resentment in his eyes. As you can tell, like he feels like, what is this guy? Who does this guy think he is doing chores? Like
I'll just like look at him. I'll raise my left arm and just make a finger gun. Bang.
And as they kind of go in, Damien will start talking to them about the closet stuff. So what do y'all want to do? Y'all done the chores now? What's good?
I'm gonna go work on my left arm.
I'm
Birdie's gonna be like, have any of you seen Elizabeth around?
No, but she can do like weird things where she like disappears for
Yeah,
a while.
have you
and,
have you
like,
seen like a little teapot or teacup or something just hanging around or whatever she hides in?
No. But if you think that she's disappearing, then I guess I'll have no choice. She's gonna turn into a dire wolf. Woo! And turn and run off.
ugh.
It still freaks me out whenever she does.
yeah.
Oh, so that's just not normal anywhere else?
I mean, that's
No,
like
it's
a.
not. And I have druids on my world.
I was gonna say it's normal for like that specific like power set. Like those people tend to just do whatever they want, be animals, not be animals, casually.
Okay, so there are people that can turn into animals.
Yeah, that's normal.
Okay.
So wait, Jonah, do the druids on your planet just act as mascots?
No, like
That's actually perfect.
I guess some of them would, but like not all of the teams are like animal mascot. You know?
But paying a level 2 druid to be your mascot is,
Yeah.
That makes
But you can also like druids are also on the team as well because like battle and stuff.
the
How does
best.
a wolf dribble?
Well, like no, the wolf
The
is
best
like not.
mascot. Mascot.
It's not necessarily like you don't dribble the basketball, right? You like one person has it. Typically, it's like the best person with highest strength, i.e., Giannis, right? And then everyone else has to like. It's basically a 4v5. So like, I would Giannis, right? Would like run and try to go score it before they can like knock me down or take the ball away from me.
Right. Okay.
So like you can use your action to like try to strength check the ball, like steal the ball, or you could just get me down to like 0 hit points and then I drop the ball.
So it's like
And then
rugby.
it's like it's important to have healers, it's important to have like frontliners and then like range people, stuff like that. Whenever we go to my world, it will make kind of more sense if we go to my world.
Did Bro
Like,
just create a Marvel Rivals better
Yeah.
stop that vehicle?
Stop slightly. It was more like I was thinking like Quidditch or what I think of Quidditch. Maybe I don't have a good understanding of it. Maybe.
You take turns with the ball.
Better.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I not necessarily that then.
But, I mean, you would.
Bro made a hero shooter.
On yours, you do, 'cause once you score this, they already get the ball.
Yeah, they get the ball, but then you have to stop them.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. So like you have to take turns with the ball.
Yeah. Scores are like it's still 48-minute games, right? So like 4 12-minute quarters, but like scores are much lower because each thing is worth like 1 point. Unless you like shoot it from really far back, then it's worth 2.
But my question is,
But,
like, so like knocking you down would be like pretty, but like I feel like you'd be going down after a few rounds, right? After a few turns.
It's only 90 feet, so like I could use my action to like dash, and I would be like 60. I'd be like 30 feet away, and then I can like use my movement and then action to like dunk it.
And I guess
But, like-
you can like always time out, like you make subs and like drink some.
Yeah.
Gatorade.
So like all that kind of stuff still happens. There's basically like no fouling though.
Yeah.
Like fouls are like, oh, you went for like a lethal shot instead of like a regular shot. That's a foul.
Um,
That's a foul.
Serious request. Can the next like training thing we do just we play this game? Can Giannis just teach us how to play? Giannis teach us how to play.
I could I can come up with it and teach you. I can like flesh out all the rules and teach it if that is what we want.
Please, for the love of all things, we have to do it.
That would be very interesting.
All right.
All right.
Well, yeah, I'm
gonna
going
solve
to
a
the fire
mystery.
range. I'm going to check with the library first, see if Yan Ling's in there, because she did request we ask or let her know if she's in there.
She is.
All right. I'll just poke my head in and say, "Hey Doc, I'm gonna be shooting next door. If that's all good with you."
She's gonna look up. How considerate of you. Thank you for letting me know. Now, if you wouldn't mind me being a little bit more considerate, I need 10 minutes. To cast
10 minutes?
Cast silence, yes.
Okay, I can go grab a bite to eat or wait till.
Perfect.
All right.
I'll be back in precisely 10 minutes. Since it will take a little bit of time, since it will only last for about an hour, I think. Silence does.
Actually, duration 10 minutes.
Oh. She's like, well, be back in exactly 10 minutes or less because I'm going to need to. Well, I don't have any of my energy recovered, so I can only cast things ritually right now. And you only have 10 minutes. You only take 10-minute breaks every 10 minutes, which I don't know how long you're planning on shooting for, but I'm sorry if that's annoying.
No, Doc, you don't need to explain yourself to me. Just you do what you got to do. I'll be back in 10 minutes. I just need a quick session, and I'll be good.
Sure. Perfect.
All right, thanks. And I'll just close the door and then just walk to the mess hall, get a bite to eat.
what are you doing now that you guys have finished cleaning up?
Like, what is there to do around here?
Look at the map. I mean,
I mean, fair.
Hey, you got the gym, you got the training floor.
Yeah, I guess.
the training floor is the gym.
Well-
There's people to talk to. Like, there's stuff to do. It's not like, but it also isn't. There's like you go try to play cards with somebody if you can get someone to play cards with you.
Oh man, I feel like Trogdor would still play cards.
Has it been an hour already?
Yes, it has. So I was trying to get a drink. It's been
Okay.
an hour. Yeah.
Okay, I would have short rested and then gone to the mess hall. So when Rook gets there, I'm just staring at a plate of food. Not eating because I'm trying to determine. Well, what is this food like leftovers
Yeah, it's
or what?
leftover iguana and then some leftover bread and then dried fruits and nuts. That's what they have on hand. Or you could have grabbed some like jerky. There would have been some iguana jerky too.
Okay. You'll see a bunch of stuff on his plate if you just staring at it, trying to decide what to try to eat. Because he's trying to figure out what's the best thing to fit through the visor.
Hey man, you good?
I look at him and I just nod. And I go back to staring at the food.
You know it'd be a lot easier to eat if you took that thing off, right?
I look around. Is there anyone else in here?
No. Well, yeah, Rook isn't here, but I don't think anyone else is here right now.
Okay. I'll just like tentatively take it off and set it down and just slowly start eating.
I'll keep an eye on the door, but I'll let you know if someone comes in. You just eat and enjoy yourself.
So Rook, you go back to like grab some food real quick, right?
Yeah, I just grab some food and I sit facing the door, just like, or like I stand at the door eating.
So what I would say is, as you're back in the kitchen grabbing some food, you do notice there is a appliance or something in the back left corner that seems to have a steady drip of water coming out of the top part of it.
What the hells is that thing?
Do you want
I like walk up. Yeah, I'll walk up and mess with.
the sink?
Oh, it's a sink. Oh yeah. Hey, okay, I'll mess with this in a second. I'll get a call from just a second.
You're good. So
I think I would go to the armory. No, what was it called? Yeah, the armory. And if there's nothing better, like see what they got there, and then go to the gym.
So in the old armory, there isn't anything in there actually. There's just some like basically weapons lockers. There's like 6 weapon lockers in there, and then there's the
Okay.
hatch in the floor that goes down to the detention center. But you check the weapons lockers; all of them are unlocked, all of them are empty. Then you go over to the gym, and it's a pretty standard gym setup. It's big enough for like probably 6 or 7 people to be working out in at the same time. But you got like your squat rack, your bench press station, a couple of other. It's mostly free weights. There's nothing, no machines
Yeah.
really. You do see there's one old rusted machine in the corner. It looks more like, well, there'd probably be like 2 machines in here, but they'd both be like rusted and kind of like degraded beyond repair. Or at least they haven't gotten around to repairing them yet. But other than that, it's just like mostly free weights, dumbbells.
What
squat rack,
machines
bench
are
press.
there? What machines are there?
There'd be probably like a pull down machine,
Okay.
and then one for like one of the ones you kind of like sit on and you do with your legs, like
Like a leg
yeah,
extension.
leg extensions, yeah.
Okay. Okay. I think I would just do I would just work out.
Yeah. Cool. So you're just like gonna get a quick workout in.
Done.
there would also be like some box stands as well to do box jumps and some other like general like some cone, I mean not cones, but like some metal spikes that kind of like can stick up or whatever that you can like basically that serve as cones, like some metal
Yeah,
cones
yeah.
things. A ladder so you can do some agility stuff, like work on some agilities or like work out there's other different stuff. But it looks
Knox,
like mhm.
if we use the weightlifting room, can we like slowly increase our strength?
Athletics that you'd be working on.
Okay.
Getting like athletics bonus, not just like your baseline strength. But that being said, yeah, I would theoretically allow you to over time increase skills by doing different things here. So like if you were working on your agility stuff, you could work on like your acrobatics or other things that you could try to work on as well if you want to, like in terms of skill checks. If you want to be like going out and scavenging, survival, things like that. But yeah, so you're like basically working on some stuff. You do notice that everything is when you come in here, by the way, the gym is not very orderly. Basically, both bench presses and the squat rack have weights on the bars. Dumbbells are kind of strewn everywhere. There's equipment like it's a very messy in here. It looks like basically someone or multiple people have had workout sessions in here and never cleaned up after themselves.
Yeah,
these
that
guys are
makes sense.
bums. I guess I'll like clean up everything in there too.
All right, so you just like start putting stuff back in order. And then as you're doing that, you're finishing up. Are you like gonna clean the whole thing up? You're not gonna leave anything?
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna clean it up like I'm a sensible adult who knows how to clean up after himself.
You're gonna hear.
Always re-rack your weights.
Facts.
You're gonna hear.
Gotta leave
you're
a
gonna
sign
see
up.
Yalarin like poke his head in. What do you think you're doing?
I'm cleaning up, moving stuff where it should go.
But I was using that.
Are you for real, Knox?
Yeah.
Did you actually just? Oh man, he did it. He actually did it.
Oh, my bad. I thought someone just left me here.
Well, you do know that he was like every single station was like a mess. So like, what is it? He was using that. It's kind of an interesting thing to say.
as in like he just keeps it where he wants it.
You could ask him.
Nah, I'd be like, oh my bad. I'll help like set everything back.
He's like, don't bother. I was almost done with my triple sets anyway. See, he's gonna look. Do you not or he's not gonna ask that. He's gonna be like, anyway, are you gonna use the gym?
Yeah, I was planning on getting a quick workout if you want a spot.
You need a spot? Okay.
I mean, after what we just went through, I feel like I got to go a little harder than normal.
You're right.
This is why I gave him 8 health.
He's gonna be like, you're right, I guess. With that in mind, if you wouldn't mind, if you could spot me.
Yeah. We'll be buddies.
Great. So you set up that bench, the point on the left one, and then I'll set up this bench. And do you want to do the squat rack? Do you want to do squats as well?
Bro, he
Like-
wants.
Like full body workout? Yeah, that works.
So yes, normally what I do is I start with one bench press. I set the first bench press up with like a more repping weight, and then I set the second bench press up with something closer to my maximum. So it's low reps, less volume, and then I set the squat rack up with kind of a high volume squat, and then I set the dumbbells up to do some high volume curls, not less like maximum weight. And then I go to the box jump. So then I'll, obviously box jump. A lot of these are not quite high enough for me, so I'll generally stack 2 or 3 of them, probably as you saw, on top of each other. And then we kind of like repeat the circuit after doing obviously some footwork, agility stuff. So kind of
Yeah.
all the way around in a circle.
Have you I mean, that's not the most optimal way, but we could do that.
What do you mean that's not the most optimal way?
I mean, like it's much going like I don't even know if Giannis would know this. I guess he has like
You
he has like
have probably been very heavily trained in like exercise science and stuff like that.
yeah. I mean, like well, I mean, it's better to work out different parts of the bodies on different days because you can get better workouts because you're not as tired all around.
Yeah, of course, of course, of course, of course. I just do
Like,
this every. I just do this twice a week. Yesterday was
well,
actually the day I was doing this. So
that's not necessarily what I'm saying as well. It's better to go like, one day do upper body, one day do lower body, and then do like
well,
specific throughout the
I
whole
was only doing.
week.
I was only gonna be doing upper body. I was only doing upper body today. I was in the middle of
Did you,
my sets for bench. So
did you do lower body yesterday?
oh well, I did both yesterday. That's yeah.
I mean,
Normally I go.
I think
Podcast.
Normally I go upper body, then lower body, then agility, and then everything. And that's what I do. And then kind of repeats.
I mean, shoot, bro. If it works, it works.
I mean, why wouldn't it work? I mean,
I mean, I don't know, bro. Like, sure, yeah, we can do that.
I don't know what the best way to. I mean, I was never like taught like the best way to do stuff. I just I don't know.
Yeah, like, I mean, typically what you want to do is like throughout the whole week, split it up so you're not doing like one thing or like you're not doing everything one day or like a bunch of things one day. You kind of do like less in one day but more throughout the week.
See, I never really knew that. Thing is,
That like helps with like a bunch of factors like recovery and not being tired all the time.
so that's why. It's very interesting. I never even really started like using a gym like this until recently. Damien told me roughly how some of these things work. It all seemed to make sense, but they never really had any of these like this back home. So this is all fairly new to me.
Or where are you from? Or how long have you been here?
Oh, I'm from Mount Zaris. I've only been here for a few months. But the training
For
regimen
how long?
I've only been here for a few months. But
Okay.
the training regimen on Mount Zaris doesn't really involve like I think they called this a gym facility. They don't really involve
Yeah.
things like this.
Did it like were you captured by the Farons, or did they get there? Like, did Damien get there before them?
Give me
Are
a
you
second.
looking up his backstory?
I'm rolling to see what he's gonna say.
Oh, okay.
See what he would want to reveal.
I'll kind of reveal some of my story. Be like, yeah, I was, you know, I'm one of the best athletes where I'm from in a sport called, I guess it's called basketball. Basket battle. Yeah, that works.
Basket
A
battle's
sport
hype.
called basket battle, and it's been like going around for I think we just did our 71st year on the world, and like we were playing, I was going from one game like one gym to another, and all of a sudden the Farons showed up and I got immediately teleported to like this ship came from out of nowhere, and then I got summoned to this like celestial court where I met everyone, Rook and Rennick and Kato and Stone and all those guys, uh, Lizzie and Sarah, um, and like figured out that the Farons were bad people.
Hmm.
And now I'm worried about what happened at home.
I have my own fears as
Oh.
well. I guardian of the mount, a high-ranking sentinel over the most sacred place on the mountain. I left before the Farrens arrived.
Oh, wow. You left the world, or you left the mount?
Oh, well, Mount Xeris. Yeah, I had heard that you all aren't necessarily as versed, but Mount Xeris is not a traditional world. It's a grave island. But it is a grave island home to the second largest mountain in the galaxy, Mount Xeris. It is one massive, giant floating island, which is primarily comprised of the foothills and slight outer area around the tremendous mountain of Mount Xeris. But it's not a circular or round world. It's a giant floating island with an atmosphere and all of that.
Oh, why'd you?
What do you say?
So, did you know if the Farrens got there yet?
Yes, there is an ongoing siege. I
Okay.
was able to leave before it arrived. I don't get much word from back home, but I know things must not be. They must not be very good.
Do I get like any like tone of regret or like shame in his voice?
Sure, roll insight.
Okay, bet. Oh, yes, my 11.
I mean, you asked specifically if you get tone of regret or shame off of them, and since that's like a nice shot call, I'll say that you would get a hint of that. Yeah, both of those things.
I'll look at what's his name again.
What do you say?
What's his name?
Gallery.
Rennick? Galerin? Okay. It's not Rennick, never mind. Galerin. I'd be like, Galerin, there's
Am I an NPC to you?
sorry. I'd be like, there if you were there, it wouldn't
I'd like to take away my cure wounds.
I don't think it would change much. I mean, the Farrens are this huge galactic oppressor, and you're one really strong person, but you're only one person. You couldn't have stopped anything bad from happening alone, much like none of us could stop anything bad from happening alone. That's why we joined up, and that's why we're still together right now. That's why we're training and building this place up to be able to stop the Fairies.
Sneaky, like he kind of his eyes have a distant look. If only it were that simple.
I mean,
I didn't just.
yeah.
I don't know what you left behind. Seems like you didn't have much of a choice in the matter. But whether I could have helped or not there, and trust me, the only way I get to sleep at all at night is by telling myself that I can help more here than what I could have back there.
I believe that to be true.
But it doesn't, that fact or thought doesn't change. Doesn't change the choices I made. So I'm happy to work out with you, Giannis, but only if we can drop the subject.
I like go grab plates and rack them.
He'd be like, excellent. Good.
What's his strength score out of curiosity to see if I can
18.
Bro. Okay, I'm 16.
Yeah. So he's not like 20, but he's also also not.
Yeah, he's stronger than me.
Yeah. But only by a little bit. Alright. So you guys are gonna start working out. And as you do, we'll cut to Rennick here. What do you want to do, Rennick? What are we doing?
Rennick answers the mystery and shows up in the workshop.
You gonna knock or you just gonna walk in?
I'll knock. I'll be respectful.
So you're like, is that Rook?
If I answered yes, would it give me any better of a chance to get in?
It would do quite the opposite.
Then it's not Rook.
Alright, come in.
I go in.
You're gonna see she's got like her hands in something on the workbench on the back wall. There's like this large mirror behind. She's gonna look up in the mirror to see the door. Lock the door, please, too, if you don't mind.
What's she doing to my arm?
All right.
She's gonna have a kill switch so it'll explode when she wants it to.
Do you lock the door?
Before I take a step further, is this going to be something that I am just better to feign ignorance and not be an accomplice to?
Well, Rook gave me his arm, and I'm trying to sketch it, but I kind of had to take it apart to do that, and I'm about to figure out how to put it back together.
Oh.
You see, it's too late now. You told me what it is. Now I'm held liable.
You're at least fine. Come here, give me your hand if you don't mind.
Fine.
You're gonna see his
All right.
arm is in like 4 pieces.
Ugh.
It's open. There's some like gears and some like cogs and other things that are like on the like that have been like set out. 2 of his fingers are not attached. They're all like set neatly out on the workbench. She looks back at the diagram.
That's Rook's arm. That's Rook's arm on the table.
Fortunately for you, or fortunately for me, I did write everything down before I took it apart. But she's gonna look. The arm's a little damaged. Also, don't get too close. She's gonna tell you. You can see that she has these like thick black leather gloves, or not. Don't touch it. She's gonna say she has these thick black leather gloves on. Didn't fully finish sketching it,
Fine enough.
but it's minorly irradiated, and could be slightly problematic if it actually made contact with you for a prolonged period of time.
Oh dear. Toxic corruption. My biggest fear. Let me see it.
She's gonna be like,
Ugh.
she's like, I would really put some gloves on. It can make you sick.
All right. Fine.
She's gonna look
You
at
have extras?
This one gear. She's like, there's some in the. She's gonna point towards the workbench on her left. Some in the workbench on the left. Problem is this one gear. I kind of took it off of its spoke, and well, let's just say it didn't really want to come off very easily because the spoke was broken. So I'm just trying to get it back on. I just need to like melt down a slight little bit at the end so I can put it back over.
How is he killing people with a broken arm?
Huh? I mean,
Yeah.
he's been complaining about how the calibrations are off. This is what I thought was the culprit, so we'll see if it fixes it for him.
How far into the sketching did you get?
About halfway, but it seems to be mirrored on both sides, so I think it'll be okay. It's actually nice symmetrical craftsmanship. Simple when it gets down to it, but symmetrical. The main thing right now is that I've got some lead plates. I need to figure out a way to strip the port off of his shoulder and replace it mean, it's not going to be good either way, but currently his options are get lead poisoning or continue to be irradiated by his own prosthetic arm. So, with all things considered, maybe the radiation would be better for him.
Well, lead would make him go crazy, out of character. So
The thing is, he's resistant to the necrotic radiation, so it's probably better.
What are the other material options here?
That's the option. Lead is really good at blocking this stuff, but I could try to put in some padding around the lead plates. That's what I could do. So if we get some padding around his lead plates, then that should prevent that lead from actually entering his bloodstream. And could potentially keep him from being poisoned by this every second that he wears it. His legs probably have a similar problem, but I should be able to fix them. This thing and his arms and legs, they're slowly killing him. There's no way even somebody like him can survive forever with this. It's definitely shortening his lifespan at the very least.
All right then. Let's see. What do I have? Yeah, what could we work on for padding, or at least some kind of middle ground?
We've got some leather strips in the workbench too. She's gonna kind of look back, but it could use with a layer even between the leather and it, just so to provide some extra durability. Feathers would be good. Even something soft, fur, cotton, something of that nature.
Okay.
Do you have rope or anything? Could also use
Yeah,
some balled rope.
got some of that.
Great, that'd be great. How about you just fashion some crude padding with rivet holes in the leather? Then it needs to be in a ring, which will be around the lead parts of this. That should be able to minimize his contact with the skin. Then the only thing that'll be giving him problems will be whatever's connected. And then, obviously, probably the metal that's connecting this to his arm is giving him a similar issue. So we'd need to replace that completely with probably new, non-irradiated metal. But one problem.
Yeah, I took a look at his shoulder socket earlier.
That's going to be a different problem. That's going to require a surgery if he's willing to go through it. So we'll see if that's something he wants to do. But fixing this problem for him could, extend his lifespan by a year or two. So.
What about these? And I'll kind of pull off one of the little gem things that I have.
Never seen anything like that before in my life. What do they do?
On my world, they could be it's a natural resource. They could be attuned to a certain, I guess you could say, certain element.
What do you mean by that?
What if it was a... I've never done anything outside of working with electric attunement, but it could be attuned for, say, necrotic resistance.
Okay. So you think it can...
But
explain what you mean by
that. How should I say? I have no idea how to do it outside of my own world, but if we laced the arm on the inside, or at least the parts of either, say, whatever it's slowly killing him, it could act as some kind of inhibitor.
So you're saying that there's a way to attune this with the lead that would both not provide the negative downsides and block the whatever's going on, or block the radiation from continuing to wreak havoc on them.
Yeah. The ones I have on me are raw, unrefined, and a couple lightning attuned.
Do you have any extras?
A limited supply.
What's the process look like? How long are we talking this needing to take?
That's the thing, is I don't really know how long it would take without direct involvement from my own planet.
What are you doing?
You could link. Have you ever seen a planet where? Let me rephrase this. Have you ever seen a sun that explodes but stays solid?
Can't say that I have. That doesn't happen very often. In fact, I've never heard of that happening.
From what I can tell, when a star or sun goes nova, or at least the planetariums and astronomers, when it goes nova, a star crystallizes just before. That's for some reason, my world's sun, Amarith, decided to crystallize after exploding. It split into 7 smaller parts, starting to give adverse effects, raining meteorites onto my world. The ones from the sun before splitting are like these. This is what the Farrens were taking off. The others are a little more rare, but how should you say, pre-attuned from one of the new smaller suns.
So
Theoretically, I don't know. Theoretically, most stars could, or suns could work in a similar way. If we were to get airborne, we might be able to, I suppose, fish it in and try to alter something, or maybe with some kind of magnifier.
So it needs the sun, light of the sun, to activate. Is what you're saying?
Yeah.
How would we attune it specifically to prevent necrotic, or not prevent necrotic, to ward off the
Irradiation.
radiation coming off the alarm? Yeah, I was trying to say it without saying the word radiation.
That's my hiccup here. I never thought that this was or would be a problem outside of my world. I think I could figure it out for lightning, but I don't know how to do it for this.
Well, to me, it sounds like we have a science experiment. So let's fix his arm, give it a good bandage with the leather pads and everything, and then when me and Rook go flying later, we'll bring you on board and see if we can get some science going.
I'll take that bet.
All right, let's make it quick though. I've got something I want to show you.
Deal.
So go ahead and make an Arcana check for me.
All right then. Could I give myself what's the word? Guidance?
Sure.
Cool. All right, we got a 4 on the guidance. Nat 20, baby.
Okay, so you're able to like get these
So
leather pads,
31.
everything fixed really quickly. So finish my theory sketch on the arm later. But now if Rook comes back, or we can bring this to him when he's ready. She's gonna look at you. So, what was I? Yes. And this is actually gonna help Rook out too, maybe. She's gonna extend her left arm towards you. What do you see? As you're gonna see that she has this like gauntlet that doesn't cover her hand, but it's kind of like a wrist bracer that essentially has, similar to what you saw, or you didn't see, but it has like this box kind of in the middle that has, it's kind of like that's a little bit slightly raised, but like this indentation in the middle that you can see has these two like metal apertures that kind of point into it, and this metal frame around it that keeps it rigid. And then you can also see on this like gray metal gauntlet that she's wearing appear to be several buttons that seem to be very similar to the ones you saw on the terminals in the Farron compound, which like different arcane symbols on them. They kind of have like a couple there of different sizes on like the top part, and then a couple on the bottom part. There's a switch, and then there's a couple of other things as well.
Oh, looks like one of the Farron terminals, but smaller. Do you have remote
Yes.
access to things?
This is the telemetry bracer, and we need to make you one. We'll help you out. So, he's gonna look. Here's how it works. I have different equipment that all hooks up in proximity to this. We talked about using some mines, for example. I have proximity alarms. I have the thing that we were able to use on the lights. I can remotely control it from this armband. I even have healing patches, though not that many of them, where I could heal multiple people at once using this if I put them on people beforehand. So, what this allows me to do is basically control through the weave any type of equipment I have attuned to it, which helps many things. So, essentially, what the mines I use do is they have kind of a proximity sensor in them, which what that basically does is when somebody walks within the range of them, I can see how many people are within range and where they are. Now, when that happens, I can wait for 2 or 3 or 4 people to get within range of the same mine if I place it strategically, and then activate it then instead of having it activate the second the first person walks into it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Same thing with proximity alarms as well. I can put prox detectors that, for example, in the mission that or actually she was in the mission. For example, what I can do is set them up along a hallway, and then I can have constant notice of where somebody is when they're walking up and down said hallway. Things of that nature. There's a lot of applications to using this, even remotely controlling terminals if I can't really do that a ton, but that's something I can do. So, I want to make you one. I want to show you how to make one. It's not going to be as sophisticated as mine. We'll start out probably only being able to have one system attuned to it, and this item is an attunement item as well. But it should help you be able to use some equipment in a more creative way when you're able to actually make some for yourself. So.
All right. Huh.
Well, actually, you should probably say 2. It'll only probably be able to hook up to 2 equipment at the same time. So basically, what it'll allow you to do is, like, as an action, you could put prox mines down as an action to activate 2, like, things at the same time, essentially.
Yeah. All right. I think I follow.
Good.
Huh. His eyes just kind of start like floating back and forth, like thinking. Huh. Have you connected that to your ship?
It can't control things that big. I mean, it can. I do have it connected to my ship, so I can turn my ship on remotely. But it can't call the ship to me, if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
a certain number of connections, so I don't always have my ship connected to it, but I can. So if I need to get the engines running as I'm trying to make a quick getaway, it can help.
Yeah, I follow. I follow. Huh. All right. What's so special? Show me. What's the hard part here?
Well, first I'm going to need you to take your bracers off. You need to have a gauntlet to be able to use it. If you don't want to, though, I can just walk you through some general rules on how to do it, but it requires fairly in-depth arcane scribing. So without my help, I don't know if you're going to be able to do it correctly, and you won't be able to know until you actually finished it. So you could ruin your own gauntlets. It's up to you. Some guys are weird about having a girl help them. But if you're one of those guys, I guess I don't quite understand. Well, I guess I kind of get it. I don't know. It's like guys trying to pretend like they can help me. So
Pride is not my issue. And I will take off.
do you want to? Out of character?
No, I won't.
Okay.
Out of character, I very much want to, but like not. I'm not doing that yet. Just give me a rundown.
She's going to blink. Have you ever made anything like this before?
Nope.
Great. Well, then we need to start with the basics. If you're going to do this yourself, we need to start at a different point. And I respect it. Being able to make it yourself will mean that you'll be able to make it again if it breaks, which very well could break. It's a delicate piece of equipment. So, we're going to start with actually creating spell stones, which is what's going to be the secret to being able to actually use this thing. It'll be single arcane rune inscribed, and then we'll work on making proximity detonators, and well, that can attune to it, and then we'll work on actually making the armband. So, what kind of spell can you cast?
Standard engineering ones.
Standard engineering ones. I don't know where you're from, so I don't know what that means.
Could I make a? What about Thunderwave? Could I make a Thunderwave mine?
Thunderwave is the classic, so that was really what I was going to ask.
Could you make reverse of these, like
Reverse.
buffing ones?
Yeah, of course. I have some heal patches where I can put them on people, and then I can activate them all at once and heal everybody with the cure wounds at the same time.
Right. Huh. All right then. Huh. Interesting. All right. Let's start with Thunderwave. Let's try that.
Great. Start with Thunderwave. So, what you're going to need, and again, I call them spell stones. I don't really... Your crystals might actually be more attuned for this. But she's going to point over towards the kiln. Normally, I make small flat metal discs. I know that there's a few that I have. She's going to kind of look over and open a small wooden chest on the workbench and pull out a couple of small metal discs. Like, they seem to be made of, it actually probably would be made of lead. So, like, these are lead discs. Don't ingest these or anything. Generally, handle them with gloves would be the best idea, but lead is the only metal we have in abundance here, so, and it's not really a huge danger carrying it around. But essentially, what you're going to do is you're going to wake up in the morning and you're going to cast Thunderwave on this thing. Now, to be able to successfully convert this into an item, you need to cast Thunderwave on this thing 10 times. So, it doesn't need to be all in the same day. But it needs to be at least once a day. Now,
And that's for a single use
once it's used,
mine.
once it's used, it's gone. Fortunately for me, I've had enough time to be able to start working on some of these. So,
All right.
you spaced it out. See, I knew that I've had a lot of time, so I was able to make 4 Thunderwave things in 10 days because I was just casting Thunderwave on each of them once each day. Now, the way you have to cast it is you have to. Each spell has a symbol. Now, this is normally something that's more of a wizard knowledge base. If you have a spell in the spell book, each spell is going to have at least one symbol that's primarily associated with it. While you're casting the spell, you need to inscribe the symbol in the same place on the disc every single day. That's the basic form of rune scribing.
Simple enough.
Now, I know that there are some who have used this talent to learn to be able to do this significantly quicker. And rune scribe, at least temporary runes, activate the same day. But, again, that's a very specialized skill. Very few have. Regardless of that, what you do is, once you've started creating a few of these of your own, and have been able to master that, we're going to have to make some proximity sensors, which require also some arcane casting. Now, with that, truth be told, I had to have Heron help me. Me and Heron had to do it together. Because I don't know the spell required to be able to actually put those into place. Or not put those into place, but to make the more advanced versions of them that can actually detect when people are near them. Now, I can make ones that can remotely detonate. If you want to be able to have it ping you on your armband when they're in the area of the mines, we need Heron's help to make those types of mines. As well as the proximity ones. Well, there are 2 types of proximity ones. Well, he needs both. There are proximity ones that beep when people get close, or make a noise, or that just alert you quietly on your display. So.
Wait, if it's the alarm spell, I have that.
Then you could also help make these too.
I also have the alarm spell.
You do? Is that a spell that all artificers have?
Yeah.
Wait, is that a spell that artificers do have? Okay, then she doesn't need Heron's help. She's like, if you have the alarm spell, that's what we're going to need to be able to finish the next task. So.
Which I do have.
Perfect, I have it as well. For some reason, I forgot that she didn't have it. I thought she didn't have it. But. Perfect. Then we should be able to make everything we need. But we're going to start with the mines. So. You can get one done. You only have 3 level 1 spell slots, don't you?
Correct.
So, how many times can you cast Thunderwave in a day?
3 times.
Great. I'll help you make another one. So, when we go into the first battle, which I think Damien had said we'd be leaving in 5 days, you have a couple for yourself. Until then, every single day, you're casting Thunderwave 3 times into one of these rocks. First thing you do in the morning. Sometimes we have the chance to recover, and if we do it, I always do it first thing in the morning, and then sometimes I'll take a rest in the afternoon so I can do it again before I go to bed, and then again first thing in the morning. Recover.
All right. Yeah.
Perfect. We'll start with that. Now, if you're not going to let me help you, there's no way we're going to have this armband ready to go. Unless you endear yourself enough to me that I decided to make you one. So, get on that. Rook's currently my favorite. If you want to be my favorite, get something for free, you're ready to start putting a little bit of effort in. Right?
As you
That,
say.
or give me something in exchange.
Neither of us are in a rush.
Well,
However, this would be useful. What can I give you?
I don't know what you have, man.
I thought that was specifically like you wanted me to, like you wanted something. Okay.
Nope.
Well, then patience is a virtue.
Great. Got 5 days. So I'd get on it. Oh, and she's gonna reach in her pocket. Here, take this. And she's gonna toss you like this copper ring that has like this blue inlaid writing on it, like arcane scribing on it.
All right. I'll bite. You gonna tell me, or do I need to cast Identify?
It's a stellar feeling ring. Help you make these things just a little bit faster. I'm gonna need that back soon. While we're here, you can borrow it.
All right. I'll take it on loan until this thing's done. I mean, until I make the thing.
Just trying to think. The writing on the band is just going to say, breathe and rejuvenate.
You needed a reminder to do these?
The way you activate it is by taking in a deep breath, stupid.
Well. Okay, then.
Not to get too personal, since you're not willing to show me your hands, but where do you... What's your background? See, all these others out here see just somebody who got body bagged in the first second of our first fight. But to me, you look like someone who's maybe seen a little bit of what we might be doing here before. In another life, maybe. See, none of this seems to surprise you. This all seems...
My world's been occupied for the longest, it seems, out of all of them. I signed up to help the Farrens, or at least the, the local enforcers for a while. I made the mistake of biting at a shiny hook, if you will. And with that, I lit the match that would begin the downfall of my whole world.
So they made you the way you are. No personal accountability?
Oh, there's personal accountability. I'm the reason why it all started. Or at least why it happened a lot quicker, a lot sooner than it should have.
You carry yourself more like a guy who was the reason it all ended.
Well, if you start something, you better finish it.
I don't know how many Farrens we're going to kill. But I think me and you both know it'll never be.
No. And I'm not killing him for me. I just can't die. Because I'm afraid of the people I'm going to have to apologize to.
Do you think that killing the people who killed him is going to make you not have to apologize? Otherwise, why are you here? Revenge? Did you hate him? This isn't the place for survivors. Heron still needs to learn that.
People in my world believe. We heavily worship the light. Promise of redemption. I don't see much take in it. But I'll take off a part of my chest plate and pull out a medallion with some symbols on it. So with a I have it somewhere. Oh well, I'll get to that. The light might be going out for me, but I'll do what I can to preserve what little of it I can remember. If that means I have to jump into the Underdark, well, there's too many monsters in this world. Worlds, I guess. If I have to be the only one, that's good enough for me.
The way I see it, Rennick, to be frank with you, this war is an abyss. It's going to swallow us all whole.
I look forward to that day.
Yeah.
I'm not suicidal, though. That doesn't mean I'm gonna run. I might be excited to die, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna do everything I can to kill myself first chance.
Whether you're excited to die or not, that doesn't matter to me. All that matters to me is that we drag as many people down into that abyss with us as we can. Therans and their religious zealot supporters.
Right?
I also had one thing, which is that when Rennick did take off the chest plate, you would hear just slight little shatters of almost like glass-like sounds just hit the ground, as this is the first time he's taken off a piece of armor since being imprisoned, and parts of shards that are now falling to the ground kind of reveal holes in his armored, like the tunic part, jerkin, and just dried blood.
Well, we work diligently while our enemy gorges on blood and death. And when we meet them, we'll make them vomit it all back out. I'm gonna go bring Rook his arm, and then I'm gonna be back to work on seeing if I can add him some modifications. I think I can find a compartment where I might be able to slip in a disc or more maybe, which could theoretically help him.
Theoretically, what?
Help him. I could either give him or myself a single time casting of Thunder Wave centered on him, where he can, obviously you won't be harmed, but the others will. Or I might be able to put a prox sensor in his arm, which would allow me to detect anybody within 20 feet of him, which could theoretically be helpful. Though I'm wondering if the radiation would interfere with the arcane weave around it. Regardless, we'll have to see, but I think I might be able to augment him a little bit, and I think he'll be happy to know that he's going to be getting slightly less poisoned.
I wonder if you put identify. Then you could, in his arm, then you could have it perhaps give you a full diagnostic of everything, schematics and all.
Doesn't
Have a constant log of its performance and maybe even a state of his entire body.
It's not a bad idea.
We'll see where he's poisoned or where he's decaying.
I might have to do that. Well, I'll clear it with him first.
Just remember, it was my idea.
Make sure to give you credit. But it might be good to install some things on him, assuming he's okay with us giving him some upgrades. But work on your Thunderwave stones. We'll start on making some mines, and then you might be able to actually do some trapping. Now, here's a secret: is we give our mines to Heron. I don't know what it is or what he does, but he knows how to put them right in places where people just don't see them until it's too late. And it's a lot harder. Seems like it's a lot harder for people to avoid them. All I'll say.
Interesting.
Out of game, he has a ability that gives people disadvantage on saves against traps that he places.
Ah, nice.
So it can be your trap, but if he places it, then they have disadvantage on the save.
All right. Could you add minor illusion to these discs? Have it mask a trap as like a bush or something?
She looks. You theoretically could. Cantrips don't take as well. I mean, you can do them in a day, but it's mind-numbing work. You cast them over 100 times, etching it into the same spot every single time. Now, when you activate it, it wouldn't be permanent. It'd be only when you activate it. It's the same thing with the proximities. When you run the proximity, people get close, but you have to actually activate that functionality, and it's used up when it's gone. So you could
Fair
add minor
enough.
illusion to this, but it would only last for about a minute. So you could disguise it for a short period of time, but not very long.
Fair enough. Well then, I appreciate the class in Rune Carving 101. Teach.
Don't call me.
I don't like humor.
Groundling will have a fit if you even infer that. In paper. I'm gonna be back. Work on some rune carving of my own. Let you get a chance to convince me to help you out with this telemetry armband thing.
As you say.
All right, get carving. And she's gonna walk out with the arm on her. And
I will then, I guess, try spawning the rune carver that Damien had me make,
Yeah.
and then just start. I'll just start trying to make the symbol before I actually start carving it into the
I do have a question.
into the
Did you
disc.
take that feat?
The rune shaper feat.
Yeah.
I thought about it because it was coming later, or because you get it stacks later. But I thought that I would just go ahead and take sharpshooter, just to get good damage early on.
Okay, cool. I was just wondering.
However, I didn't get to use sharpshooter last session.
Well, I will be back in like 0.2 seconds, and then I'm gonna do some Elizabeth roleplay.
Okay, cool. Itsy bitsy Rennick lore.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah. So yeah, seven suns. The reason no moon on my planet. Gravity is only controlled by 7 suns, all at different trajectories, surrounding it with different visual effects.
My planet has no sun.
Oh dear. Oh. Boy, I'm gonna run to the bathroom while we have this free time.
All right, I'm back. So, Elizabeth, you are
Hey,
going to
Max.
hear. Yeah.
Sorry. Would crafting spellstone be something I could also do?
It's an artificer specific skill.
So I couldn't actually help them at all.
Oh, I would say that you could help. I can figure out some rules for that, but I've made it as an artificer specific skill. So
Okay.
we can talk about how you might be able to help. But really, probably what it would be is that artificers can just do it significantly faster, and it would just be like more cost expensive for you to do. Like it would basically be like you can use your yeah, we'll talk about it, but it'll probably be like every 3 to 4 castings of the spell counts for 1 of theirs or whatever. So like you would need to cast something 30 times instead of 10 times to be able to actually make something. But that could still help make stuff slightly faster if you have downtime. But I'll figure it out. We'll talk about that after session. Okie dokie. So, with Elizabeth, you're gonna hear a barking at your door. Woo! Woo! Lottie is asleep in the bed underneath you right now, Elizabeth.
What would I roll to think for the barking? Would it be like animal handling or?
What are you trying to decide?
Maybe insight, like whether I should go see what it is or not. Or is that a wisdom check?
Sure, you can roll insight. Yeah, that works.
Uh, 14.
14?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you would know that the barking is going to wake up Lottie if you don't stop the barking. That's coming, it seems to be directed towards the door.
You broke up a little bit, but
The barking is being directed towards the door. It's not just like random barking. I think you could hear a scratching at your door as well, and that is probably going to wake up Lottie if you don't stop them from barking.
Stop the barking.
Yeah.
I'll walk over to the door and like I want to whisper, but I feel like that she won't hear me through it. I think that it is. I think it's probably okay. I'm gonna like whisper through the door and say, "Okay, what's the name of Hannah-Beth's character's friend?"
Birdie.
Birdie. Birdie, is that you? I'll take that as a yes.
Scratch, scratch, scratch.
Ow. Nox, how late is it right now?
It's not that late. It's more just like it's
Or
more like Lottie's sleeping in. It's actually pretty early in the morning. It's probably like 10 a.m. or something like that. 9:30, 10 a.m.
Birdie loves going to sleep.
You're gonna hear a on the other side of the door, and you're gonna hear a whisper. Lottie's asleep?
Yes.
Oh, then what are you doing in there?
I woke up.
Oh, good. Good, good. I was wondering where you were. Well, I'm off. I don't need to do any chores right now, actually. So, I was just wondering if you wanted to maybe hang out. I want to see what this whole like jungle situation is about upstairs.
Give me a minute, I'll come with you.
Okay, so she'll be like, "Okay, cool. I'll in the hall." You can hear anything you said? Oh, she said that she will simply like that she'll wait. So I was just asking what you wanted to do. You said you needed a minute. Like you said, just give me a minute. So what do you do in that minute? Like you just get ready basically.
I mean, she'll just go like do I have any sort of grooming tools? Like, can I brush my hair?
You wouldn't probably have a toothbrush.
Then I guess finger comb her hair and wash her face and then go back out.
Oh,
You're gonna see as you walk back out. Yeah, I mean, Birdie's hair is also a mess. Like he doesn't have anything either. She's still dressed in her prison uniform because she also doesn't have anything either. She's just gonna kind of look at you and be like, "Wow, you're a wreck."
I think at some point we should make a priority to track down a hairbrush. You know,
What?
just like a comb. Do you not have something for your hair? What do you do on your home planet?
What do you mean? I just let it grow. I don't cut it. If that's what you mean.
Let's go upstairs.
Great. Yeah, I wasn't really like thinking we'd do a whole lot of exploring. I heard something called a lemur bear, which on the one hand I do really want to see, but on the other hand sounds absolutely terrifying. So I was thinking we'll just go up, get some fresh air, get out of this little metal stone box, and just hang out and talk. Does that sound good?
Do you think the lemur bear will attack us?
Well, if we stay close to the door, we should be fine.
Not separate question. If we go see the lemur bear, will you be able to turn into it after you've seen it?
Depends on how strong it is.
Okay, let's go.
I was saying we're not gonna actively like alone. Two children in a vast forest look for a lemur bear. I was saying we like just go up, get some fresh air, and like hang out. But if you want to look for a lemur bear, we can. We can. I just don't know if like that's really the best idea. Because if it is too powerful for me to turn into yet, we might be in a little trouble.
That's valid. What else did you want to do then?
I don't know. Just get to know you a little bit better. You guys are walking towards the stairs, past the you're walking past Heron and Damien finishing up.
Okay.
Heron's gonna look at you like, "Where do you two think you're going?" Birdie's gonna look towards you. Can you talk to the scary, angsty boy?
Can't two formerly imprisoned hand girls just get to know each other here? I think we've been through enough. Do you see this hair?
He's going to look. He's just gonna like look, like just kind of stare. I was just asking where you're going. I don't care what you're doing. I couldn't care less.
Well, then we were just gonna go exploring.
You know the other levels of the station aren't really safe to explore, right? You know what? I actually don't care. Go get yourself killed if you want.
Thank you. We'll just keep walking unless you stop.
Yeah, okay, you just keep walking. So you guys start walking up the stairs to the top floor. And as you do, you guys make your way back up the way that you guys came in the day before. Last night, I guess. And you're going to see it's around 10 a.m. So it's been it's early morning. So you're gonna see also the days here are longer, but that's kind of like what the weather would look like outside. So you're gonna like see Birdie push the hatch open and just kind of like stick her head out into the fresh air. Go, this is great. Come on, and she's gonna kind of like step up onto the outside of the metal ring base. Oh. Wow. And she's going to listen. You're going to hear all of these bird calls in the sunny, fresh morning of the day. It feels pretty humid, but not like horrible temperature outside. It's actually fairly mild. And she's going to kind of help you up with her hand. Like she's going to take your hand, help you back up onto the ring. Do you get places like this back home? Wait, you told me you were from like a candy place.
The weather's usually pretty nice.
Does it rain there, or does it pour down like syrup, or like what? What's the situation?
I've never seen syrup rain. That would be interesting, though.
Have you seen normal rain before?
I've seen gumdrop rain. I've seen
Gumdrop rain. What is gumdrop?
Gumdrops kind of sticky and round.
Are they like water?
Kind of sparkly. No, they're pretty hard. It's like
So hail then. So it's more like gumdrop hail.
if that's what hail means.
I'm not gonna debate, I guess, what is it? What am I even looking for the word? I'm not gonna debate the weather of your world with you. It does sound very interesting though. I'd like to visit it sometime, like I said. But you're gonna see her kind of walk over towards the edge of the large pit, as like you can hear the metal kind of under where she's stepping, kind of like creak and like dent a little, like kind of creak a little bit. And you're gonna see her look down into the massive, endless pit right next to where the waterfall is pouring in. She's gonna be like, "Oh, give me a second." She's gonna sit down and swing her legs over this massive, gaping void that goes down into the ground. She's just gonna kind of like lean back. Anyway, I'm just trying to get comfortable. But Sounds like your planet is a very fun place. A lot funner than Bernador, but
Yeah.
yeah. So, you know a lot about me, about my quest to restore my good friend's arm to, I guess, a new body. I was hoping that they'd rebuild the old body, but again, I'm not really privy to how these things work.
Chogdor's only lost his arm once.
No. He didn't lose his arm. He lost the rest of him.
Okay. What were you saying?
What was I saying? Oh, right. I was going to ask you. So, anyway, like, who are you? She's kicking her legs over, like, the empty abyss that goes down into darkness. Also, feel free to take a seat if you want.
She'll sit down.
Cool. Do you also want us, like, sit down on the edge of the edge of the pit?
Oh, we're on the edge of a pit.
Yeah, so, like, the bait... So, I can just pull it up in art real quick. Oh, goodness gracious.
Can I see what's in the pit?
So this is where you guys are right now. The base is on the inside of this, and she's just sitting on the edge. And this pit goes like apparently miles and miles down. She's just sitting on the edge, kind of like next to the waterfall, like right here, and just kicking her legs back and forth.
A little ways back from the edge.
She'd be like, "Why sitting so far away? No need to be scared."
She's gonna peer again towards the pit.
I've never heard it's miles and miles down. Like I think if we drop a rock, she's just gonna like pick up a branch that's fallen down onto the metal platform and just toss it down. Like we might be finished with this conversation before it even hits the ground.
I would not like to end this conversation. I don't want to end up like that rock.
Suit yourself.
Can you fly?
No,
Well, when you're a bird or something, could you fly?
I can't turn into a bird.
You can't turn into a bird.
Nope.
Why? Have you not seen birds?
Oh, I've seen birds. It's just like a skill I haven't been able to like master yet. When you're actually transforming into beasts, like you need to become adept enough at it to be able to actually transform into certain forms. So, like, I can't fly as a regular person, so transforming into something that can fly is significantly harder for me. Similarly, I can't swim either. So, no, I can't swim. So,
What do you
but
do if you need to get across water?
why would I need to do that? Take a boat probably would be my go-to plan, I think.
What if there's not a boat?
Go around usually. But yeah, I can't swim. I can't fly as a real person, so those two forms are a lot harder for me to master.
Have you ever tried to swim?
I mean, I can like stay afloat. I've fallen into a lake once or twice.
Lottie's a really good swimmer.
Oh. Is there water on your planet, or does she swim through like gumdrops or whatever it's called?
Well, gumdrops aren't a liquid, but
Don't know why they call them drops then, but
yeah, our only water is near the molasses swamp, though.
Well, does she swim through the molasses swamp, or does she just swim in the water near it?
You can't swim through the molasses swamp. No one comes back from the molasses swamp.
Oh, sounds like a fun place.
I don't think they stay because it's fun. It's not like a theme park.
Oh, sounds like a terrifying place, which also can be fun. Again, you're talking to the girl who went on an entire journey, carried her best friend's arm across half a country in under 10 days to get him brought back to life. So,
Oh, I didn't realize it was that quick.
yeah. I mean, I had a timeline, so.
How many years ago did this happen?
I don't know, maybe a year ago, maybe less.
Okay.
kind of a recent trauma.
What? Okay. What's your age difference between you and Trogdor?
We're about the same age. Why do you ask?
What do you mean about the same age?
I mean, like, we're the same age.
Oh, then why didn't you just say the same age?
I mean, like, I have a few. I don't exactly know his birthday. That's not really something we prioritize on Bernador.
Then what do you talk about?
War, fighting, killing people, how to kill people better. A lot of talk about that. People that we saw die that were our friends. Talk about that a lot.
Wow. You must have seen a lot of battles then.
Yeah. I've seen a dead body or two, or 200. Yeah, Bernador's just constantly fighting. It's kind of what we do. I think the word that I heard someone use when I was in prison was desensitize. Don't really know what that means, but
Why are there so many conflicts?
I don't know. Some of the people in charge hate the other people in charge, so they fight it out. All I know is that we have to fight or be killed. So it's either be killed killing the other guys or be killed by our guys. But, you know, just the way the world works. Anyway, so I just wanted to like get to know you, girl. Like, what do you like? Anything that like you hate? Do you have actually like any goals or ambitions with your life? Do you have like a boy back home?
Well, sort of, but I'm I haven't met my fiance really.
You're engaged to be married and you haven't met the guy?
No. I'll meet him before we're married.
You'll meet him before you're married. So is this like a real guy or is this like a guy you say you've got a guy, but you don't really have a guy?
He's real.
But you don't know anything about him.
He's Prince Limoncello. He goes by Lee.
Cinema.
David said cinema, and Javen and Michael are both laughing.
Oh my god. I did not expect to hear the words Prince Lemoncello.
What do you say he goes by?
Lee.
He goes by Lee. Okay.
He goes by. Okay. Alright, I'm good.
Anyway, you're gonna see her be like, oh, his name's Lemon? Sounds like a sour guy.
Ah.
I was gonna say, I don't know how you could ever marry somebody that you've never met before, but at the same time, it's like, how could you ever marry somebody that you have met before? You know?
Well, it's not that different. You marry and then rule or do whatever the rest of your lives were, just married and
Oh.
nothing's changed.
So wait, you're marrying a prince, so are you a princess?
Yes, did I not say that before?
I don't know if I remember, but
Me and Lottie are both princesses.
so are there lots of wars on your planet? Are you one of the guys who like causes all the wars?
We don't really have wars on our planet. Ringo has enough problems of it. Not worth causing more problems between each other.
Oh, well, it's certainly interesting. I wish I could go to a place where it rained gun drops and there were no wars.
The gumdrop rain is one of the few times you can harvest that sort of candy, though.
You harvest the rain?
Yeah, some you can only catch at that point.
It's interesting. It's really interesting. But about this guy, I guess I was gonna ask you like what you like about him, but you don't know anything about. What do you know about him?
He wears a lot of yellow. He has very sparkly shoulder pads, and
So you've like heard descriptions or seen pictures or like what's the situation here?
both.
Are you like in love with him? Is he like some guy that you're like, wow, this is like such a guy?
I mean, I haven't met him yet, so
But like you can be infatuated with some. Well, I don't know the first thing about love, but I've heard you can be infatuated about with people that you've seen before. But it's not like that. You're just kind of like. So like your parents just said you're marrying this guy, marrying the lemon dude. They were just like, of all the dudes, we're picking the lemon guy.
well, it's more because we need their resources, but
So it's a political alliance.
I guess you could say that.
How sad.
Well, it'll be good for our people. We're next. So every year, different groups of our planet have to evacuate, and we're next in line for that. So if we align with them, then we can move over there instead of all having to just evacuate the planet.
Mm.
Which is, I guess, even more important now that we know that parents are not actually helping. This would be helping us transport off the planet.
So they've been lying to y'all. Poor lemon boy. I don't know if anybody with the name like Lemon would be cut out to survive in Corix, but hey, if he dies, then you don't have to marry him. Unless you want to marry him.
You still want to find the monkey bear? What was it?
Oh, I never wanted to find a lemur bear. That was your idea. No, I just wanted to have some girl talk.
And I rolled to see if I see any lemur bears.
Sure. I mean, there aren't any in the immediate vicinity. Is really you. If there was, then you guys would be in trouble. So she's like, I just wanted to have some girl talk with you since there aren't really any girls around, and or the ones that are all older. See, I don't have a fiance, so I guess my problems aren't the same as yours, but you know.
Oh, I don't have a fiance.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, one day for sure. It's just really hard, you know? There's just not really a lot of good prospects.
I guess I kind of thought that you had a thing, arm guy.
Trogdor?
Yeah, I mean,
No.
when all that to get his arm back to him and go back to life.
We're good friends, but I could never marry a guy like that.
If
He's,
somebody that guy you don't even like, then
I like him. He's my best friend, but I can't marry him. See, I don't know what you guys have back home. I'm an elf, you see. So what that means is Trogdor is a human slash dragonborn. I don't exactly know how that works, but their lifespans are similar anyway. Anyway, if I was to marry somebody like that, then
he would die a lot sooner than you would originally.
yeah, I would be 100 years old and they'd already be dead. I live to be 800 if I'm lucky.
If you save his arm, would he just keep coming back to life?
That's not how the magic works. It doesn't regenerate you if you're older.
Do you know that?
Yeah, I do.
Have you tried?
It's not my magic, but resurrection magic and regeneration magic can't completely save you from old age. You could use it to prolong your old age by giving you slightly newer organs of the same age, but eventually you'd die. Even if with the best techniques, no one lives to be well over 100. But it's yeah, like that's the situation though. See, like I'm an elf. he's not. So he can't be my guy unless I want to have like 8 husbands or whatever.
Well, you could spend 100 and see how that goes.
See how it well, I kind of just want to marry one husband, and then that husband to be my husband until both of us die or one of us dies. But then it's kind of too late. You know what I'm saying?
But you talk about mortality on your planet. You might not live to be that old anyway.
I'm a druid. I'm not like a frontline fighter. So the problem is, other male elf druids are like, they don't really exist,
They
or at
don't
least,
exist.
well, I'm sure they exist, but I had never met one before. But there's got to be a guy out there, right?
Okay, then why don't you said you're looking for a druid?
Well, they don't have to be a druid if they aren't living on my planet. Just, druids on my planet generally have a little bit of a longer survival period.
Probably a druid, maybe an elf, someone that will
Definitely an elf. Definitely an elf. That's kind of the main thing. He's got to be hot. He's got to be an elf. He's also got to have a good heart and has to like animals.
You can introduce yourself as an animal, and then we know for sure if he likes animals or not.
I don't generally think that that's like good riz. I'm not gonna lie. Like, oh, you thought I was a dog? Nope, I'm a girl. Now our first interaction is you petting me. It's a little weird.
I guess that makes sense.
So is it like always your life goal to like just be married off to some lemon guy and help your family, or
I haven't thought a lot beyond that yet. We weren't supposed to be married for at least another year.
how long have y'all been fiancéed for each other?
Only 2 years.
It's a long time to be engaged. Well, she wouldn't actually say that. She'd be like, well, relatively short engagement, actually.
Some princesses are married, well, engaged since they're born.
Well, at least your parents had the decency not to do that.
Well, in some ways it would be easier if you already knew. But
She can lean back, just kind of close her eyes so she looks up towards this. There's like the sun shines on her face.
have you gotten breakfast yet?
No, I haven't eaten anything. Well, you haven't gotten breakfast yet, but she has actually. She's like,
I'm kind of hungry. Do you want to head back?
sure, it's good. Enjoying the sky for a second. Hopefully, we'll get to go out and go exploring with some of the grown-ups soon.
Grown-ups.
Yeah, I don't want to go wandering off in the woods by myself. I don't know what the first thing about this place. Anyway, yep, let's go get a bite to eat. And y'all walk downstairs. Your alarm is ringing. I'm assuming you heard it. Yeah, cool. I'm letting you know. All right, sorry, had to mute for a second. All right. So, what is everyone else doing?
Wait. Oh yeah, there we go.
Yeah, can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
What
it's just a little issue with your mic. Every while like breaks out, but it's fine.
I'm just a little far away. Also, my camera should be on. Should have been on for everything.
I'm just in the firing range shooting left-handed. You know, after I sit there, keep an eye out so Stone can eat, then I head back here.
Okay. I guess Amari will walk up to you since I had said she was in character going to do that. She's gonna walk up and approach you and be like, "Hey, so I think I might have fixed your problem. Here's hoping at least."
Oh, you did?
Well,
That's good. That's good to hear.
also,
Only one.
did you know that
You
your
go.
little parts were slowly killing you?
That's the least of my worries.
I wouldn't say so.
Okay. Look, I know. What's that fuel called? The Nathier Mist?
Yeah, the Nathalis, yeah.
I am sure you remember me saying that the surface of my planet is covered with stuff.
Yeah. Alright.
So, I am well aware of how bad everything looks, considering how for the last 56 years of my life I've been running in and out of concentrated pocket stuff. So, yes, I am aware that my arm is irradiated, my legs are irradiated, and I know that I am dying. So,
Yeah. Sure. She's gonna like hand you the arm. But I could tell all that by like the black veins on your arms and stuff. Once I heard that you had contact with it, obviously that's the case. But I've installed some padding, which at this point you're not being constantly exposed to the mist. You know what I'm saying? So the stuff that poison that's already in your system, yeah, it's gonna kill you before you reach your full lifespan. But
yeah.
the problem is that the arms and legs that you're carrying around have been exposed to it so long, they actually keep that on them. So you're not being killed any faster than you were by exposure, except by your arms and legs. I just tried to fix that on your arm. Congratulations, you have 2 more years of your life back, give or take.
Hey, I appreciate that. 2 more years on just a few is still a few more.
You have enough resistance to the stuff and a long enough lifespan that your body shouldn't succumb to it as quickly as pretty much anybody else's. So, with that being said, you might be dead in 50, 60 years, which is a relatively short time for you. But if I can give you a couple back, it shouldn't be too big of a deal. Now, if you expose yourself to any more mist, who knows? But for now, hopefully this will help a little bit.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you.
No need to thank me. It was 30 minutes of work. So, anyway. May not even be worth my time anyway. You might be dead within the week. I guess we'll see.
Here's hoping.
I don't know if I can do this before our next battle, but I've got a working diagram of your arm now, or half a diagram, but it's mirrored so I can figure it out. There are a couple spaces I could install some equipment into. I'm curious about your thoughts. I might be able to install a plate that can cast Thunderwave once into your arm. Or your foot, maybe. I should be able to, I think. But it won't necessarily be... Your legs might be a better place for it than your arm. The arm, I'm slightly worried about the mechanism inside. But it's up to you.
The legs would work out just fine.
Perfect.
If I don't want to mess around with the arm if you're not completely sure.
I'm 85% sure.
Sorry to say, but that's not good enough when this is main shooting.
Well, how about this? We'll start with your legs. I'll see what else you can put in. But I might be able to get some other equipment into your arm as well that can... Again, this is more like break glass in case of emergency type stuff. You're disarmed, you don't have any recourse, but you have a little bit of ordnance on your arms and legs.
That's excellent to me.
Great. I'll see about getting started. I'm gonna need one of your legs. Do you mind loaning it to me tonight?
Yeah, sure,
you
guess
wanna
I'll
call it with
just.
me, I'll radio proof them.
Yeah, I guess I'll call it quits for the night. Just
It's only 10 a.m. I'm just like, it's not that late. I'm just saying tonight. I don't normally sleep, so whenever you go to bed, just let me know.
Yeah, I'll let you know. I'll let you know before I turn.
Haven't slept
I
in
can
a
just.
couple days, so while you're resting, I'll take care of them.
All right, sounds good to me.
Good.
And thanks for at least trying a little bit. You know.
Trying. I think I definitely succeeded, and I'm going to succeed.
Maybe trying's not the right word. I'm looking for. Bothering might be the right word.
What do you say?
I said bothering to do it might be the right word. You didn't have to, but you did. I appreciate it. That's all.
Well, if it helps you kill one more Farron before you die, it's worth the effort for sure.
Truer words never been spoken.
Normally, the things I say are correct. You'll catch up.
Humble too.
I'm humble when I'm right to be, I guess.
I'll be sure to acknowledge your rightness whenever it appears you are.
You're like, you've already have a good start. I'm gonna go look over the diagram and finish it out. Rennick might need a little bit of help working on some of the rune scribing, but it's a busy day. Got some things to do, some things to make. Time always eludes us, doesn't it?
Yep. Especially.
Better get to work on it. She's gonna walk into the. She's gonna walk back into the workshop real quick. Rennick, can you cast Wrist Pocket?
No.
Okay. Well, when you can, let me know.
Is that an artificer spell?
Second level artificer spell, yeah. I believe.
I don't see that on the Wikidot.
Or maybe it's one of the Dunamancy spells, but I let artificers cast it.
D&D wrist pocket.
It might be a Dunamancy spell, but it's a Dunamancy spell, but I give it to artificers. So I'm gonna write that down. I can actually I'll have to put a list out of the Dunamancy spells that I give to other classes because I think it's dumb that only wizards get the Dunamancy spells. It's a second level spell though. All right, just let me know when you have it.
Hey Max,
Yeah.
All right.
What's up?
can I just go to the garden and garden?
And do some gardening?
Yeah.
Cool. So you're going to walk into the herb garden and start watering some of the herbs. And as you do, after finishing your lunch, you're going to feel a presence walk into the doorway.
I'll look over.
You're going to see Heron looking at you. What are you doing in my
Heron.
garden?
I don't say anything and I just keep tending to it.
He's like,
I'm not gonna waste my
first you act tough.
well.
He's like, first you act tough, and now you take one of the simple joys I have, or the only simple joy I have in life away from me today. Thanks.
I give him a thumbs up and keep watering.
You can see he is pissed. He's gonna look. You're gonna see him walk into the kitchen, like because it's connected to the kitchen. He's gonna walk into the kitchen. You're gonna hear the sink run, and you're gonna see like you're watering the top half or whatever. He's gonna like run back with water cupped in his hands. He's gonna look at you and he's gonna dump it on one of the plants. And then he's gonna run back and he's gonna grab more water and he's going to pedally try to water the plants by hand. Like literally by hand.
That's so funny.
And he's just gonna be like, first you get in my way. You're just gonna hear him muttering, first you get in my way, now you're trying to take this away from me. This is mine. He's just grumbling.
I'm gonna give him the watering can. I'm gonna walk up to him, give him the watering can, and just like pat him on the shoulder, and then walk off. I guess.
He's like, don't give this to me now. I don't need your pity.
I'm like at the doorway. I just use Mage Hand to turn off the water, look back at him, and then walk out.
He's gonna be like, you're gonna hear him quiet down behind you. Like after you leave.
Uh-huh. Great. I'm gonna try to find, on our travels, clippings and exotic things to bring back.
Exotic herbs. Sure.
Herbs
enough,
are-
yeah.
I would. Well, is this just an herb garden, or could I also start like an actual garden somewhere else?
You could start an actual garden here. There are a couple of open plots for sure. Yeah, so you could definitely do that. He's mainly like you see the herbs that he had like labeled and mainly put out. They're mainly herbs like that you would, or at least you wouldn't recognize many of them, but they smell and kind of like look like herbs that you would use for cooking.
Okay.
Like seasonings, kind of parsley and stuff like that.
Cool.
So you're gonna walk out, and you're gonna see Sonny fixing himself a drink at the bar. She's like, "You run into Heron back there, or you run into Heron back there?"
I nod.
He's like, "I heard him. Were you watering his garden?"
I nod again.
Oh. You all are doing a fantastic job at irritating the young lad. He kind of like looks around the corner. It's the only thing he's ever willing to do to lift a finger around here without being told to do so. Well, he deserves
I
it.
shoot.
He's a
I shoot him some finger guns.
You have my permission, that's all I'll say. Though, I would be a little careful. Don't be too cruel to him. He is funny when he gets worked up. But at the same time, well, we are all trying to be friends here. And who knows? Maybe one day he'll grow up and realize how much of a jerk he's been. So, all you can hope for, really.
Pointing at him, I'll cast message and say, "He has to live long enough to grow up."
If anyone survives this war from all of us here, it's going to be him.
And I'll walk away, I guess.
It's just our luck, isn't it? And as you're
Try and
walking
look.
away, he's more referring to what he had previously said.
Okay.
Yeah. And as you're walking out the door, you're gonna see Damien's gonna walk up, bump into you for a second. Oh, Stone, I was looking for you.
You stare at him.
He's gonna look around. He's gonna kind of look around, check nobody's watching. He's gonna crouch on one knee. It's about Irina. Kind of whispers. told her she was coming here because. Well, let's put it this way. The only way I got her here is because I lied to her. I told her Helm himself told me to rescue her, and that we're fighting to defeat his enemies, which is technically true. I can't keep this up forever. She's gonna realize something's off, or who knows? Maybe she's gonna pray. I don't really know how that stuff works, and figure out I'm lying. Anyway, how long are you planning on keeping this charade up?
He was with us when I took off my helmet last time, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna message him and say, "Do not worry. Helm has not spoken to anyone in over a century. As for me, until I no longer look like this."
Can we get you some help, man? Like Amari can heal people. So can Galerin. Like, let's get you patched up. I think that girl Dove can as well.
I say, "I'm also a skilled healer. I solve all issue."
He's gonna kind of raise an eyebrow. But wouldn't it be faster if some other skilled healers helped you out too?
Don't know if you noticed. I don't want other people to know.
He's gonna raise his eyebrows. That's fine. He's like, okay, that's fine. But keeping her in the dark's only gonna cause her more distress. This morning. So Jan went and checked on her. She's still there. End of the day, sooner rather than later is probably best. I don't know how I think she'll fit in better if she knows she has an ally. Anyway, I just wanted to keep you updated on the situation since it is one I'm sure you care deeply about.
I'll take care of it if it becomes an issue.
Just do what you think is best. Let me know if I can help.
I'll just not do it.
Alright. Trogdor, you're out in the hangar, just finishing throwing some of the scrap wood from the shelves that was strewn about out down into the pit, as you were instructed at the end, the very last thing the chores that were being done. As you're going to see Birdie and Elizabeth walk down the stairs, talking to each other.
I'm gonna wave. Like, I'm not gonna say anything, I'm just gonna grin really wide and keep waving until they notice me.
Birdie's gonna raise her hand and way back. Oh, there he is. Let's ask him. Trogdor, how old are you?
15? You know that.
Yeah, I thought that we were both 15, but I wasn't 100% sure.
Yeah. How old are you? I look at Elizabeth.
16.
Okay.
Yeah, but she's a short 16, so she's cool.
Oh, yeah, I believe that.
Did you know? Oh, am I allowed to tell him that? Am I allowed to tell him?
About the prince?
Yeah. She's supposed to marry this lemon guy.
I'm engaged to Prince Limoncello.
Prince Limoncello of...
Oh, I thought it was lemon jello.
Of where?
Limoncelloton.
Prince Limoncello of Limoncelloton.
Limoncello?
Why? What?
You missed the end.
Sorry, what do you say, babe?
Limoncellenton. Limoncellenton.
Lemon Chellenton.
Yes.
Why?
Why Limoncellenton or
Why are you engaged?
oh,
What is marriage?
our parents arranged the marriage and it will help have some supplies we need, and it rains a lot more there, so we don't have as many gumdrops, that sort of thing.
Even if Tridor was really smart, he probably only understood about half of what you just said.
It's something called a political alliance, Trogdor. She's never even met the guy.
Isn't that like the first thing you're supposed to do when you're going to marry someone?
Well, I am going to meet him, I just haven't yet. That is-
Okay.
get back to my planet anyway, but that was the plan.
Was that your plan?
Well, I was planning on it, yes.
But was it your plan? Who came up with this?
I'm told that there are lemur bears here. They're quite here.
What?
He's gonna change the subject. She said, I'm told that there are lemur bears here.
Oh.
So did the lemur bears come up with this plan?
No, but I'm sure they would be pretty cool to see them.
Just like it would be cool to see the guy you're gonna marry.
That would also be pretty great. I would like to meet him.
What if he has bad breath?
Well, that is a bridge I'll have to cross.
Is it possible to have bad breath in Candy World?
Oh my gosh.
Is it possible to have good breath in Candy World?
Is all candy good?
You're gonna see Birdie's gonna bend all the way down to you. She's gonna cup both of her hands on both your cheeks. She'll be like, give me a deep breath out.
No!
Come on. For me.
Or any. I haven't brushed my teeth. Neither of you.
But you've been eating candy your whole life. How can your breath smell bad?
It doesn't stay good forever either.
I don't really know how candy works. I've only had candy one time, but it was the best thing ever. Anyway, what were we asking about? Oh yeah, we were talking about your lemon guy.
Jello.
Yeah, the cello player, whatever. What we were trying to figure out. Yeah, you didn't say. Was it your idea to marry him, or was it like,
No,
That
it
was a
wasn't.
grievous cough.
That was
It's like a perfect.
that was the
grievous
rook dying of the poison cough.
So it wasn't your idea, and it wasn't your idea, and you never met the guy.
Have you seen him?
I'm also not married to him yet.
Yeah, but is he cute?
I've been told he's handsome. I've seen pictures.
Yeah, but do you think that he's handsome from the pictures you've seen?
I suppose.
You like scale of 1 to 10. Where does suppose fall?
He's very handsome, but I'm told he's stuck up. So I would like to meet him in person to get a better evaluation.
Sure, but pure looks. But we're talking pure looks, though. Like 1 to 10. What's the scale here? Because, like, if he's a 6, I could never marry a 6 I hadn't met before. Like, let's be real. But if he's like a 9 or a 10, if he fits, my other criteria, then I'd obviously like make an exception.
Paul is in the room right now, Knox.
It's just you, Trogdor, and Birdie.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
gonna be like, wait, Birdie,
Mhm.
you have like you've thought about this? You have criteria?
Yeah.
Not as in like I'm surprised you have criteria, but like I'm surprised you've already thought of those criteria.
I mean, the criteria is pretty simple. They have to be an elf. It's pretty straightforward.
Okay. That's it.
Yeah, because like if they're not an elf, then like how many husbands am I gonna have to have? Like, because
How much have you thought about?
like enough to realize that if I like just marry, like I'm not one of these backstreet floozies that's gonna marry the next human they meet, and then they croak and die in 60 years. I'm like, well, I'm just out a husband. Guess I got another 600 years to live as a widow unless I find somebody else. No offense to you previously being a human. You are a very handsome human, but I'm not planning on, like having to go through something like that.
That makes sense.
Again and again and again and again, But if he was like a 10, I mean, it doesn't matter. He has to be an elf, but But is he a 10 though? We're talking about you.
I'd say 8.
8. Trogdor, were you okay? So Trogdor, I guess
Yeah.
for you it's a she. So she's an 8, but you've never met her before, and she's a little stupid.
I love that Charter is part of the girl talk.
Well, you are Birdie's best friend, so
Yeah.
gotta be included.
I don't know. I haven't really thought about marriage.
No, I mean like, but would you like go out with, I don't know, court them?
Like, I mean, I guess I would be. I guess I would be open to that. After all, I've met several stuck-up people, and I think that there's good in them somewhere. Or, no, I think that there's a friend in there somewhere.
I'll try to keep that in mind. Birdie.
Yeah?
Yeah?
You just said my name.
Yes. What do you think?
He's an 8, but he's stuck up and I've never met him before. If he's an elf, I'd marry him, yeah. On the spot. Because, at this point, like, I have not met an elf that was hot and not, like, old. Like, it obviously depends, because elves can be, like, young and a variety of ages, but I wouldn't consider him an 8 unless he's at least 200 years old or younger. Because once he's, like, over 300 years old, then it's, like, still going to live multiple hundreds of years without a husband, so it's, like, a whole thing. But if he's, like, under 200, he's an 8. Most elves are stuck up. So that's probably just like a 10, honestly. Like, for me. So, yeah.
Have you ever met an elf? Like,
yeah, but most of them are old or like soldiers. They're like missing limbs or have scars or whatever. And that like
they don't have.
are actively going back to the war. And if they're actively going back to the war, plus, I mean, there's like the Damien guy. He's an elf, but like, he just doesn't.
What do you think?
I mean, he's a little like gaunt looking. Like, he looks a little malnourished, but I don't think he really gives off the like I'm super available vibes. He also like seems a little bit like the older guys I've met. Like, he's like giving 350, if you get what I'm saying.
Ouch.
Is this something that like
he's giving middle aged? Like, yeah.
Ooh.
Like you want to get married?
Preferably at some point. to live my entire 800-year lifespan alone. That'd kind of be bad.
Chogder, do you think you'll love her, Mary?
I don't know.
Well,
Kind of?
that's like a problem Trogdor's gonna have to wait to figure out until Trogdor's a dragon. So, you know.
That's right. Everything is going to change once I become a dragon. And I don't have time to think about other things that would distract me from my one true destiny.
What do you mean by become a dragon?
I'm going to be a dragon one day.
Yeah, but you mean fire breathing and
I mean, I can already breathe fire, so like,
Already
I'm like
there.
there.
He's already halfway there.
Hey, dragons live for a long time.
you were originally regular, right?
Do it.
You were originally just a regular human, right?
Yes. Well, regular. I don't know how I feel about that word, but I was just a human.
He was buff. Good looking.
Thank you. And now
Yeah.
I am in the middle of my transformative journey to becoming a dragon. And it was all kicked off by Birdie here. She is who I have to thank for opening my eyes.
You're not planning to lose the rest of your limbs to have them replaced by a dragon, right?
No?
I was just
I'm not
asking. That was how
losing. See, my plan never involved losing limbs. That came before my plan.
See, what happened was Trogdor also, let's be honest, as I told you earlier, Trogdor did not lose any limbs. He lost the only thing that was remaining was a limb.
Exactly, so I kept my limb.
Yes. He kept his limb, and then I made a 9-day harrowing journey without food and without water for most of the time, across half of a continent to get to the place where I could find the elder that would be able to bring him back. They graciously brought him back to life, and it just so happened that he turned into mostly dragon. And then he concocted this plan to finish the journey, which, you know, I'm honestly all for. Like, you'd make one nice dragon. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I think you'd probably be able to teach other dragons how to be nicer. It would probably honestly help things.
Trogdor, what's the life expectancy of a dragon?
A long time.
She'll just give a pointed look to Birdie. Have you eaten breakfast yet?
What?
Elizabeth asked if you've eaten breakfast yet.
No.
Well, why don't you go to the kitchen, and me and Elizabeth will talk really quick here, and then we'll catch up with you.
Okay, do you want me to make you anything?
Sure, whatever leftovers we got, that'd be great.
Okay. I'm sure I can figure something out. With
I believe in you.
Okay. I'm on it. And he'll go to the kitchen.
Birdie's gonna look back down towards you. Okay, so I know this looks bad, but I swear that's not what I'm trying to do. This is not an I can fix him type situation here.
She'll shrug. I mean, you can't fix him. You could quite literally.
Look, if that was what I wanted to do, I would have just squashed the rest of his body again after we had turned him into a dragon, and then shot again and see if we could get him turned into an elf. Could have tried to do that, but did I? No, because I'm a good friend. And
Still could.
Still could is crazy. Birdie's gonna That's what Birdie's gonna say. He's like,
Up with breakfast.
I don't know how finding the perfect mate around your neck of the woods works, but for me, look, I don't even know if I would be like into him if he was a dragon. Like, I've never seen a dragon, but like, and that's kind of
I'd hit that.
But
What do you like about elves? Of their age.
mainly the age thing, but also the fact that they like we roughly share the same physiology and anatomy. Like you've seen.
Are you working?
Like I don't. Anyway, we're not going to get into all that, but I'm just telling you. In terms of the allegations of this is a like project, I've beat those. That's not what this is. So
I'm not.
deserves to be his full dragon self and live with another equally happy and good spirited female dragon.
Why does it have to be a dragon? I don't see why.
I don't know how these things work. Why are you trying to get involved in my personal business? I specifically was trying to get involved in your personal business. That's not how.
I think it's.
Wait, are you into him? Is that what this is?
No, it is definitely not.
I mean, it'd be cool if you were. I could probably get you in good with him.
No, let's go help him with breakfast.
No. Whoever this lemon guy is, he's a total chump compared to Trogdor. Like, I bet Trogdor could like bench press rep him like 100 times. Plus, I bet Lemoncello could like, defend you from an orc. Do you think Lemoncello could defend you from an orc? I know Trogdor would burn you with that guy. I've seen Trogdor defend a lot of people from a lot of orcs. So, like,
Have I seen an orc?
No, probably not.
I've never seen an orc before, so I don't really have a good gauge for how Limoncello would do against fighting.
But you've seen like bad guys before, right?
I haven't actually even seen Limoncello fight before. He supposedly is pretty good. I think he's a decent fencer.
He's a decent
but I don't
fencer. What does he fence with?
Pool noodles.
I don't think he's made it onto the battlefield yet. He's not of age for that yet.
You also said there weren't wars where you came from, so how could he be a warrior if there aren't wars? See, me and Trogdor were born in war and death, in fire and blood. So obviously he'd be the best candidate to protect you from, barons and anything else that could be happening. Anyway.
You're in denial. I'm just gonna walk.
Hey, wait up! Birdie's gonna follow you as they're both going to walk in. And Trogdor, you kind of gotten some of the leftovers together, from where they've been stored. You, by the way, would have walked back into the kitchen to like get some leftovers together, maybe wash your hands, or like fill up cups with water at the sink. And you would have seen Heron in the herb garden gently watering his plants. But as soon as you like get in line of sight of him, he's gonna look up at you with this hard, steely look.
Just smile and like,
don't do that. You're gonna see him just start quivering in rage.
good morning. Is that a saying that you're familiar with?
Not for you.
Oh, so you're giving me special treatment?
He's just gonna look at you. Just like with a look of bewilderment, like, how is this possible? He's like, no,
Oh, so
it was a good morning. It was until everything that's led to this
Oh.
event.
except for the part of the morning that was good.
He's like, it was a good morning from the moment where I was left in silence by the little dwarf, and the moment that I saw you. That was the good portion of the morning.
The little I don't think he talks anyway. So
It's not
it
a
would have
good
always
time,
been
just
fine.
trying to water my plants. So you wouldn't mind telling
Well,
me to
that's
stay away from it.
well, he was trying to do a good deed.
This is the only thing I have.
Oh, well, I'm sure that. Well, one of all, I'm sure that's not true. You have plenty of friends here. Two of all, I'm sure if you explain that to him, he'd happily let you be the one to nourish the plants.
I told him to leave, but he left. I just don't want him to come back.
Okay.
Why are you looking at? What are you even looking at? Go back to doing whatever you're supposed to be doing.
Okay.
This is me. This is my space.
Hey,
This is my
by
space,
the way,
and you're not allowed in here. You're not allowed to look at
have
me
you
when I'm
have you ever thought about getting married?
He's just gonna like double take. What?
Well, I was just talking with a couple of buddies, and we were talking about marriage. And I've never really thought about
The
that.
only reason why he's not responding to you is so you can see he's just like stun locked right now.
So then they started talking about what their criteria would be and how life expectancy is a big thing. And
Especially
I just had never really thought about it. And of course, I've got my own dreams to pursue. So I'm not really worried about that right now. But I was just wondering if you've ever thought about marriage and what you would want in a future spouse.
we've also been rating the various people on here by number.
You're gonna see him just gently put down the watering can.
Darius didn't make it very high.
He's gonna Damien, you mean he's gonna walk up to you, he's gonna go and he's just gonna walk out.
Oh, I guess he hadn't thought about it either.
Y'all need to finish the ratings.
Yeah, Bernie's gonna walk out, Bernie's like, so Elizabeth, you like Frogger, what about him?
Wait, are you asking about Trogdor or about?
No, the angsty guy. So like I would say, you know, if we're rating Dragonborn, he's not as handsome as Trogdor, but Trogdor's like, you know, like a 9 or a 10. So like he's a 7, but he has like attitude and anger issues.
Oh, I think 7.5.
7.5? You think he's a 7.5? Okay. So he's like a 7 going on 8, but he's got, you know, anger issues, potentially like unresolved parental trauma, something, I don't know exactly, but he's, you know, all that, growling all the time. What do you think? Are you like the like angsty type? Were you into like that kind of guy? Like, what do you think? What do you think?
I think angst adds to the persona. I wouldn't actually want to marry him, but
So, but like, what would you rate him out of 10? He's like a 7.5. So you think it adds? So you think it makes him like an 8 or a 9?
7 3/4.
Okay, because I was gonna say like 4. because I don't want all that drama. Trogdor, what do you think? As Trogdor walks back in the room. So, she's a 7.5, but she's like mad angsty.
That's a 10, dude.
You know, I think I would really want to be friends with a person like that. Just so that I could help. Just so I could help them. And be there for them.
Yeah, but would you like be interested in them romantically? Like, let's put it this way: if Heron was a girl, would you be like into that?
What are these
Well,
hypotheticals?
I don't think Heron likes me very much. So
I'll come around. Everybody likes you eventually.
that's thank you. But I don't know, that feels weird to think about. I think it's weird to think about dating specific people. Not like in general, but like to me, it's weird. Like I can think of a person who doesn't exist and like say in theory I would marry them. But like I couldn't say like
Well, I can think of specific people and say I definitely wouldn't marry them. That's pretty easy for me.
that makes sense. I just feel like it's weird the other way around. Like I can't say I would marry Heron. I can't say
But
that.
like, if he was a girl and it wasn't him, and it was like somebody with his exact characteristics,
If it was like
Paranella.
Heronella, he's gonna snap.
I would I
Are you like into
it'd be
Mean
so
Girls? I
funny
guess
if
you
I
could
said
say. Are you into Mean Girls? I guess.
I don't really know. I don't know what kind of girl I'm into.
I don't think mean and angsty are the same thing.
Well, he's definitely
Angsty is more just like brooding, looks off into the sunset, upset.
I mean, but
Do you
he's
think that's why he's upset? Because he doesn't have somebody to take on dates?
Knox.
could
Yeah.
be, could be.
Knox, can Damien B walk out of the cafeteria and like hear some of this?
Sure, yeah, sure, yeah. Damien's like,
Yeah, go ahead.
he just is gonna have to look at you. That's an interesting conversation.
Is it
I'm gonna
Is it-
do that. Like suddenly having an idea. I'm gonna message Lizzie and I'm gonna say Irina seems to be a wise woman. Maybe ask her for help.
Oh. So I can't message back. Can I message back?
Yeah, sure, you can. You can respond.
Respond, yeah.
Where's he? I got it. Why don't you just ask him why he's like angsty all the time?
I feel like I gotta work up to that a little bit.
I think you just ask him enough that you'll eventually wear him down.
That could be true too. Maybe I will. But I already asked him a question like just now, so I think I'm gonna give it a few minutes.
What'd you ask him?
I asked him if he'd thought about marriage.
What was his response?
He was very quiet.
He left.
And then he pointed his finger in my face. And then he left.
Wow. Seems like you got him right where you want him. He's like lost for words.
Yeah, he didn't say anything mean. Because he didn't speak at all.
I think you're making progress.
This is a good sign.
See, if you can't make him nice, at least you can confuse him. That's what I always say. See, that's how it works. If he can't be nice, you'll confuse him into forgetting to be mean. Because, I think most people are nice by nature, except for the ones that aren't.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Awesome.
the breakfast preparations come during this conversation?
Oh yeah, Trogdor's brought over breakfast for y'all because he said he would. So we'll have some leftover iguana and some of the some bread and dried fruit. How does it compare to the candy back home, Lizzie?
How's it compare?
Yeah. This stuff's
I don't
better
think
than, like hardtack and gruel, isn't it, Trogdor?
Way better.
He's gonna look at you. Are you good?
Yes, Beth is starting his own out.
Yeah, you're good.
It's like the best thing I've ever eaten, and I helped make it.
He's like, that you did. It's actually one of the best things I've ever eaten too.
Yes.
Anyway, she's gonna kind of look around. Well, I guess if we're stuck here for a while, it's good that you're making friends. I'm glad that you're, trying. This place needs more of, you, Trogdor. This place needs like Trogdorification, some burnination, if you will, but like spiritual burnination.
You're too nice to me, Birdie. But speaking of friends, how is everybody doing? Everybody else? Do we know? Are people okay?
Yeah, I mean, we all got some time to recover.
Has Rook killed
No gunshots since the battle.
anyone?
So I think Kato is still okay. I think he's still alive.
That's good. That's progress.
You can ask him now. Rook, what are you? If maybe you can. Rook, what are you doing? You just finished shooting. You're done. What you up to? You hear?
I guess I'm just.
You hear conversation.
Yeah, I guess I'm. Yeah, I'll stroll in. Seems we have a bit of a gathering in here.
Rook, question. Birdie's gonna ask.
Sure. Shoot.
10. No, she's not a 10. Yeah, I mean, we can actually run the. Yeah, he's looking. How about this? She's a 7.5, but she's got like anger management issues and unresolved childhood trauma.
That's a 10.
Oh, interesting choice. What about this? She's a 10, but she's also, no, sorry. She's an 8, but you've never met her before, and she's a little stuck up.
Have I seen her?
Yeah, she's an 8. You've seen her before.
Okay.
You've seen her, but you've heard. You've seen her. She's an 8, but you've heard she's like stuck up.
I mean, guess and just feel it out. See what's going on.
No. You have to marry them. This is like an arranged marriage type deal. You have to answer. What is that? They're an 8, but you've never met them before. And they're a little stuck up.
Nah, fuck that. Marry them, and then kill them for the inheritance. Make sure you get written in the will.
You're gonna see Birdie's gonna elbow Lizzie. That's always an option too.
Did Lizzie ever respond to my message?
I think you did. Lizzie, did you respond to the message?
I don't think I did in character. I think the conversation kind of moved on.
Okay. What do you respond to? What do you want to say? He said that Irina was labeled that.
I'd probably say that's a good idea. We're not serious right now, but that's a good idea. Thank you.
He would have just given you a thumbs up and kept walking, I guess.
So, what is this all about in here? Like, what have I stumbled into?
You're gonna
Girl talk.
Birdie's gonna like look over towards Elizabeth. Care to share with the rest of the troop? I'm not gonna tell your secrets. She has a secret, by the way. I don't know if it's actually a secret.
What comes up in girl talk stays in girl talk. She'll just nod.
All right. Girl talk, Trogdor included.
And mention Trogdor because he was there.
Trogdor is my best friend. If there's a girl talk that Trogdor can't be included in, I don't know what it is.
I am
I'm
a
a-
dragon of many hats.
I am a wise enough Shadar Kai to not.
Great.
Y'all do you. Y'all do.
Well,
Harook, have you ever thought about marriage?
No.
Will you ever think about marriage?
Probably not.
wait.
Okay.
You're gonna see. Birdie's gonna look. How old are you?
120.
No.
Oh fuck. Oh no. Oh no. 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 I didn't think about this.
Wait.
Wait. Wait.
I put it in rules chat.
Wait.
Predatory gaze acquired.
He's like,
I like raise my eyebrows. Okay.
shoot.
Y'all have a good rest. Y'all have a good rest of y'all's day now. And, I'll just turn and walk out.
So he's 7. But he has a metal arm and 2 metal legs.
Well, I don't know why having different limbs should count against you. Just on principle.
I mean, yours are perfectly normal, Trogdor, but like, at least yours is like real. Like, if someone was to hold your hand, you'd be able to feel it.
I never thought about that.
Now you did. See, I'm smart. But yeah, what do you think?
This doesn't have to do with the fact that Rook just walked by, right? Like,
No, it's completely.
that's
unrelated.
not-
It's completely unrelated.
oh, okay. I don't know, maybe.
I guess we'll have to see. He's also a fixer-upper. Like, this is also a guy that like doesn't believe in marriage.
Oh. That sounds a lot like Rook.
But maybe with some convincing, a good friend of mutual friend with a positive go-getter attitude could maybe one day wear him down enough to start thinking about it. Look, I'm just weighing my options here. Like, we're not serious enough. This is just a fun game.
Birdie, what do you consider a positive go-getter attitude?
She's gonna go like this to Trogdor.
Well, know your job if that ever comes up, Trogdor.
Do I?
What do you say, Lizzie?
Oh, I said, oh, well, Trogdor, it looks like you know your job if that ever comes up.
I don't think and Birdie, I support you with my whole entire heart. But I don't think I want you and Rook to date or get married.
Yeah. It's a big universe out there. Now that I actually have like other options, you know.
That's right. You shouldn't settle. You should never have to say he's a 10, but it should always just be he's a 10.
You're right. See, that is the thing, is I want to to marry an elf, not like a 3/5 elf, 2/5 like no 3/5 is the wrong one to say. Sorry, like a 2/3 elf, like 1/3 robot guy. What if you want to say 1/3 golem guy?
I mean,
Yeah.
the robot doesn't affect his genes or his age.
No, but it's the same thing. Like, I want to be able to hold my man's hand and him to be able to like feel my hand being held, and I feel his hand being held. It's not like metal or whatever. Crowder, I'm not trying to body shame you here either. I'm just saying, like, there's a difference between what you got going on and what Rook's got going on. I'm just saying. So you're a 10. You're a 10, but you're like, limited lifespan. So I just really wish I could like one day find a guy like you.
A guy like me.
I want that for you too. I think I would be best bros with your man.
That's if he can't be best bros with you, he's not the right man for me.
I'm gonna like fist bump her.
She'll give you a fist bump.
Elizabeth's just
Man, you're just the best friend ever. I don't know what all these other girls do without good friends like you.
Well, if they don't have a good friend like me, maybe they have a good friend like you.
Oh. You always have the right thing to say. Elizabeth, I hope for your sake that the lemon mellow guy or whatever is half. That works. You're all halflings, right? He's a halfling too, right?
he's actually pretty tall.
Okay, whatever. Proportionally sized the man that Trogdor is. Anyway, you're the best, Trogdor. I'm sure that you'll be able to get through to Heron one day. And Rennick.
Thank you.
And Rook. And Kato. Man, there are really a lot of mentally unstable men that we live in close proximity to.
Yeah. But that's what makes it so exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Birdie and I were also talking about how uneven it is. We need more girls.
Right, guys. I think that would make for a more well-rounded crew as well.
Yeah, I think that we should just, like, wherever we go next, if you find any, like, girls that are, like, around our age, like the 15, 16-year-old that, like, you feel like, man, we could, like, be best friends with them, just be like, you're a rebel now. Abduct them.
Are you asking me to kidnap young women?
Abductions.
I'll do it for you, but I don't think I'll be able to be.
That is a wild statement.
I mean, he's gonna look towards Elizabeth. What do you think? What do you think, Lizzie? Do we need, like, how badly do we need more friends?
Abduction can be the first test, and see how they handle that, and then we'll go from there.
You said affection can be the first test? What do you say?
Abduction.
Sorry, you keep cutting out, babe.
Abduction.
Oh, abduction.
No, abduction. Like they get abducted.
Abduction can be the first test, and then we can figure it out from there. You're like, okay, yeah, you're right. So yes, Trogdor. Abduct them.
That's a character.
Okay. I'll see what I can do.
I mean, there's
You can always do, like, some quick catch and release if necessary.
what the hell?
I'll try to only abduct the people who want to be abducted.
But not ones who want to, like, too bad. You get what I'm saying? Like, the Like, we don't want them. People
Okay.
that we would vibe with. That me and Lizzie would be like, girl. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm a great judge of character.
Yeah. In a certain way. You really are.
I'll keep an eye out.
2 eyes. Both of them.
Oh. Okay, I'll keep both of my. You're so right. I'll keep both of my eyes out.
Perfect. You gonna leave
I
that-
think I'm also gonna go try to talk to Heron again, because I think I've made some strides today.
Yeah, go hunt him down. Go get him.
Okay, I will.
You're gonna run off. Really quick, Rennick, I know that you have to go. Is there anything else you wanted to do, or you just want to be working here? What you were doing?
I mean, nothing I want to do. If anybody else wants to do something, then you
I
know.
mean, we're gonna cut over to Trogdor at the very least. I was just catching up with you because I know that you might have to leave soon.
Chardor can ask
yeah.
the question.
What?
The marriage question. Chardor can ask him the marriage question.
Sure, you'll walk by the workshop looking for hair, and you're gonna hear like some stuff going on in there, like some voices, and you're gonna see Amari and Rennick working on something. Really, Amari's just directing him how to do something. You put your head in. She's gonna turn back and be like, "Trogdor, right? Is there something I can help you with?"
Maybe. I have a question, and it's like for anyone. I just thought I might ask Rennick since I've known him a little longer, but you can also answer if you want to. Okay, here goes. Have you ever thought about marriage?
Trogdor, even you're perceptive enough to see something like immediately change in her as you say this. And she's just gonna like kind of like she's smiling, you just see her go like instantly, just like her eyes kind of spark for a second, and she just kind of like goes straight faced. No.
This woman's a widow. Oh no.
Was that it?
Okay.
Who's she talking to?
Well,
Amari.
I wanted to ask Rennick.
You can ask
and-
another time. Please leave. We're busy.
Okay. Sorry to interrupt.
You're fine. Don't worry about it.
I'm worried about it. He's gonna wait. Damn.
You can ask. You can
So Rennick didn't say nothing.
Rennick, did
What?
you want to answer the question, Rennick?
No,
You let me
Rennick is just gonna
go
keep working.
and
Look behind him, be like, and then feel an intense amount of animosity or something, and you're like, turn around, go back to work.
And as you go back to work, she's gonna be like just a little bit more harsh with you. Like she's a lot more short with you.
Ripperoni pepperoni.
Not my problem.
Trogdor has blundered.
It's okay. You didn't turn.
I just yeah, no, I cast absorb elements. Just not really, but you know, just to just because I feel that there's a lot of heat coming off of this.
It wasn't even for her. Okay, sorry, ma'am. Sorry that you're traumatized.
You're good. You're good.
Sorry that you have
When you're gonna
marriage
ask that
issues.
Specific question in her presence, it's a good opportunity to get some slight breadcrumbs down. Regardless, I think we're gonna talk with Heron maybe, and depending on how long this conversation goes, how this starts, this is gonna be the last thing we do tonight. Because I really do have to go to bed.
If somebody else wanted to do something, that's also fine. This is
And
just
really, we
for-
probably maybe we can just start with this next week because I do have to go to bed.
yeah, that's fine.
So, is that cool? Because so, what are you gonna
Yeah.
ask? Because if you're gonna ask him,
I don't know. Chardor now is in a state of mind. He's not been in this whole campaign, so he's feeling really bad.
No, Trogdor got shut down. Oh no.
He feels really bad. So I don't. Yeah,
Well,
I don't know what he's gonna say.
cool. We'll figure it
He
out.
might try to like ask him for help.
I'll do that. Well, I'm gonna call it there, and I'll see y'all next Friday.
Yeet, yeet.
For it.
Awesome. Peace out, guys.